Then they'll send them to a village till we all forget. Did you read? I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send them to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave, hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. Don't get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, don't take your paper and torso. Make you slave to rain where there's no Lord. All you'll have to play are memories from shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Young lady traveled to do body. They found out she told nobody. They took her organs, left her empty. They took her organs. See how the enemy value we not value we sell. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place.
Listen. See, there are something different, man. Something totally different. Believe me. Positive vibe. Man, story. Okay. It's gonna be epic, man. I promise. I'm super excited about this one. Okay. So when I be away today, not on an average type, you know what I mean. Talk them when I get for Kanye, not on an average music them when I used to the Kanye. This is something totally different, and we need all the people that more high IQ, good intellect for me to begin to step in. Because it's something, and I mean, believe me, Mr. Super excited. And by the way, make I say this now. Nami first this for try for interview a Sierra Leonean we based in the UK. The first time since I don't begin to do 2-1, so now the first this hopefully this go open gates and open doors them for make I really do more stuff you know what I mean with man that we based in the UK, you know what I mean, because again the program not 2-1 for salon, we're not gonna just keep on say man that within America now or man that within a salon, no. We get for open them, you know what I mean, and then everybody can come on. And today, like I said, man, guarantee when they come, it's gonna be different. Let me just put it that way, man. Let we listen. Alright. And this now I didn't call them now premiere and this song is premiere now so for sure. You know what I mean? Alim Kamara, man. Alim Kamara. You know, I don't know if you don't hear the name before or you don't hear the name yet. You know what I mean? If you don't hear I mean, go ahead, go do your research, check him out. You know what I mean? Believe me say when I mean, like I said, you man don't know I mean, me top 5 right now. You know what I mean? Because he's different, man. You know what I mean? Trust me. Let's go, man. Alim Kamara, man. Sierra Leonean based in the UK. Don't understand, man. And this track is different. Listen to the story if you're able to pay attention. Alright? And that make I say this, it takes somebody with a not so that, you know what I mean, you still getting vibe, you can still do your thing, you know what I mean, but pay attention to the story more. You dig? Let's go. Love we share, man. You already know.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send him to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave, hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. But get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, they'll take your paper and torso, make you slave to rape where there's no law. All you have to play are memories of shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Young lady traveled to do body, they found out she told nobody. They took her organs, left her empty. They took her organs. See how the enemy value we don't value we say. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place.
Low we share. Alright? This is guaranteed to be something different. It's gonna be epic, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Different vibe, you know what I mean? The man who they listen to, artist we based in the UK, a Sierra Leonean artist we based in the UK by the name of Alim Kamara. If you know ever hear about him or you don't know nothing about him, please go check him out. This is not song we do now exclusive with the premiere and also right now, you know what I mean? If you listen to the storytelling and all that, then you will actually know, you know what I mean? Yeah, and say today now that in get here today. Okay, we get Alim Kamara today, man, and I mean a Sierra Leonean based in the UK, you know, they do different kind of music, man. Your mind brain is just is different. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. For make you back become a believer, stick around. Or they can ask him a couple of questions, you know what I mean? Una know now how we can vibe, right? We need to make them too, you know, more like a traditional interviews and shit like that, you know what I mean? We vibe, you know what I mean? And I'm sure this going to be a whole different kind of vibe today, man, because like I said, man, this guy, intellect is up there, man. Like it's very, 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 you know what I mean? Thank you, whoever that is, where they pass send the thing there, where they put it at the head and all that, I think that the gifts and I appreciate you. Yes, man, go ahead, send the gift them, man. Support the movement, all right? May the movement continue for grow. Share, please. Most importantly, love we share because we need more people and for me to able to come, gain the information what they share. And I mean, it's not just about media now, so they talk because anybody can able to put a phone on or do this and do a live, right? You know what I mean? But we want to make sure they talk or they can talk now, so hopefully able to inspire 1 or 2 people. It was a time where I get Afiz, if you don't know Afiz, where we get UAW, United African Wear. You know what I mean? It was a time where I bring them on. And after the interview, I get one of my guys that will call me like, yo, bro, man, I get so inspired right now just listening to that guy. And I break down, I start a business and all that. You know what I mean? And he make like get an understanding from printing just a polo and color clothing line. You know what I'm supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like I get so much inspired, and you know what? I can't go meet this till right now. Make I buy this, and then we set up. I'm like, damn, I'm glad. You know what I mean? And that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? For bring somebody up, when they come in. Hopefully, the story go inspire somebody waiting at the corner, whoever it is. You know what I mean? The story go inspire. I mean, you'll be like, you know what? I just get inspired from this interview I watch, or this person we talk this or that, and move on. That's pretty much what it's all about. You know what I mean? Regardless how they do, I mean, different form, like, it be them the way they talk all gangster and all that crazy shit, right? Hey, man, it might be a little gangster over there that need to hear that gangster shit. So I'm going to get like that. You know what I mean? Then, so, like I said, with 2 I'm going to put you inside one basket, man. Like, we in our whole vibe, man. It's like a whole vibe. We don't claim to be this or that, you know what I mean? Yeah, but for sure, man. Listen to it again. I want to get comments and what you want to think about, you know what I mean, when I'm on track, you know what I mean? I'm talking about beat selection, the story, and all that. Please, when I listen to what they tell me, I they bring you man on soon, but I made the numbers and go up small. Like when we don't pass any side from 1,000 or so, I will begin to bring them in and then we can talk more. You know what I mean? Salute to any and everybody out here. Drip God, I see you, my nigga. You know what I mean? I salute y'all, man. You know what I mean? Everybody where you join me right now. Love we share. We get somebody special today, somebody different, man. You know what I mean? And I feel as if in a country who side, then the box we all need for do type of dance music no more, dance music no more. And this dude just be like, yo, I'm gonna stand the fuck out. I'm just gonna do, you know what I mean, whatever. This is needed, man. This is needed. Then kind of story there also. You know what I mean, eh? So, yeah. Now listen, this is called A Better Place by Alim Kamara. Okay, let's go. Listen, give me your feedback.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send them to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave, hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. Forget your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, they'll take your paper and torso, make you slave to rape where there's no Lord. All you have to play are memories from shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Young lady travel to do body. They found out she told nobody. It took her organs, let her empty. It took her organs. See how the enemy value we don't value we sell. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place.
Man, what you not think, man? Make I get to know opinion, them. What you not think about Better Place from Alim Kamara? What you not think, man? Better Place. I think this is not the type of songs and way, you know what I mean, it move your soul. You know what I mean? They dancing even not they dance because they feel the story. It's so emotional and you know what I mean, whatever. But then, you know, you just you move different. It's like what I say, the spirits are dancing, man. The spirits and the dance kind of thing, right? You know what I mean? That's my opinion, of course. You know what I mean? What do you think? Marco gets on yes, I bring Alim Kamara soon with a calm vibe, you know what I mean? You man can walk with through your own journey, you know what I mean? This music scene and all that, you know what I mean? So please, Lord, we share the link. Yes, we don't get 1,000 already. With the game, like maybe another 5 minutes or so, then I go bring him on. So, you know what I mean? Let me know what you think. Yes, we did premiere the song now, so for the very first time. Very, very, very professional, by the way, this guy, you know what I mean? So, yes, and I mean, I see y'all, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me make I get to our opinions, them as they go, all right? Let me get to our opinions, man. Well, they are so too when I know now how we do, what they do, what they do. By the way, man, I know people and be one for make I put, you know, certain things I know people are make I put much power, not to anything me they put much on. You know what I mean? For instance, then we make I talk about no, not to Zanab Vida and situation when he come out, the right say, you know what I mean, they molest him and all that crazy stuff or whatever. But I don't get no information on that. I know they come in and just come, you know, blah, 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 just because I let people them like me page or let people them, you know what I mean, get likes and whatever. No. One gets actual information, factual information, and you know what I mean, I will probably get into that. But besides that, I'm just gonna stay away till I get enough information. As it is, when he says come, you know, where the post we put up and not mention no name, we don't know whether or not the person we love and trust, because it could be anybody, right? We all get a lot of people who we love and trust. So it could be anybody we more or less and I mean, if that happened, we don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't go get into that right now. Maybe in the long run, once I get all the information, then I will give me an opinion. You know what I mean? The reason why I talk about that, we listen to you, man, you know what I mean, for this story, you go hear some of the things that we talk about. You know what I mean? That make I say use your brain, try for listen and let me know what you think. You man are different kind of artists. You know what I mean? Like I say, Alim Kamara, not different beast, man. I bring them on soon, in like 3 minutes. I'll bring them on. So make I play this track one more time and then I'll bring them on. All right. Hey, brother, Alim, if you're watching right now, go ahead and just give me a thumbs up so I know you're here. And then I'll just send you the invite soon. All right. Let's go. 2-1. We're out here.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send them to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave. Hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. But get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, don't take your paper and torso. Make you slave to rain where there's no Lord. All you'll have to play are memories from shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Young lady traveled to do body. They found out she told nobody. It took her organs, left her empty. It took her organs. See how the enemy value we, we don't value we sell. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I can tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place.
All right, what tune I think, man? What's up, long time? What's up, man? Miss Diva 61. I'm not even sure who that is, but what's up? Abu, long time, bro. Amira Kuroma, salute. Again, not sure who that is, but I appreciate y'all, man. What's going on? What's happening? Back in Teno, what's in happen? Yes, I see man to join in. And soon I can bring una man on. I hope when I listen to the song, I don't know how they get the song, but I hope when I actually listen, when I even get the vibe, the words more, man, how I make really, you know, listen to. Hopefully, we'll go able to talk to you, man, somewhere along the interview for making really tell me the story. Make it because, you know what I mean, for the one that we know you, man, we know say man a storyteller also. You know what I mean, right? As soon I can get a vibe from his songs anyway, you know, yes, just give me a minute. When I give me a minute, I will bring you man on soon. I just get an update just now. So when I give me 1 minute, make I check the updates and then I will bring you man soon, man. I hope when I enjoy the song, as so the vibe, man. 2-1 with there, so I know now.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send him to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave. Hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. But get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, don't take your paper and torso. Make you slave to rain where there's no Lord. All you'll have to play are memories from shadow. Home doesn't say there's no Lord. All you'll have to play are memories from shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Young lady travel to do body, they found out she told nobody. They took her organs, left her empty. They took her organs. See how the enemy value we not value we sell. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place.
Now we share the link, ready numbers and go up, ready numbers and go up. Now we share the link, many numbers and go up. I get ready for bring you man on. I get one more track on for play for now soon. As I get them up, of course, now the computer. I will come play for now. Then right after that, I bring me guest on. You know, I mean, when I know all the but. The great Alim Kamara, a Sierra Leonean based in the UK, where they doing your own thing. And I mean, I hope when they listen to this song, when they get a whole different vibe from this man, and then, you know, I mean, hopefully when I able to process the words and what you man they say and really get the story, you might, you know, me probably relate to what you man they say, you know what I mean? Because they touch on pretty much a little bit of any and everything, all right? So when I listen to it, we dey come try for play another track for now soon. Like I said, as soon as I get some up on the computer, I dey get some for now, and I just received the updates now, and that's making it take as it takes. So you know what I mean. Star Zizi, the queen. I mean, of course, you already know. All right, we dey wait for the blessing, man. Whenever you're ready, for sure. You know what I mean? We really need that blessing there, no doubt, mama. All right, we see you, queen. We see you. You know what I mean? But yes, Alim Kamara now different artist. You know what I mean? What feel say bro Salon need. If you don't know him, you need for know him. You need for embrace. You know what I mean? Your man in creativity is different, man. You know what I mean? Me, I appreciate him for sure. From the very first time I listen to this guy, I just be like, yo, this dude is different, all right? And it's crazy. The person who puts me onto him is another, like me on favorite rapper when I shadow boxer. Be like, yo, you listen to Alim Kamara? I'm like, who that is? Be like, nah, you gotta listen to him. Check him out. Okay, and I did. Thank you, King. You know what I mean? I don't regret time at all. You did. So it's a blessing today. I get Alim Kamara now, so we can't vibe, we can't talk. You already know what it is, man. All right? I just give it small time, Louis. Yes, but when I listen to Better Place for one more time, let's go.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send them to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave, hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. Don't get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, they'll take your babe and torso, make you slave to rain where there's no Lord. All you have to play are memories of shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place. A better place. Young lady travel to do body. They found out she told nobody. It took her organs, left her empty. It took her organs. See how the enemy value we, not value we sell. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay.
Oh, we shot the link. Oh, we shot the link.
A better place.
Yes.
A better place.
Better Place by Alim Kamara. Okay. This one what I can play for now. He actually just set up for me. They call this one Kamara. All right, Kamara. If you not listen to Kamara yet, join me. We listen. Might be my first time. Might be. I don't know. Let's go.
Alim Kamara, we didn't come. Hey, the two of us should soak in a hot tub. It's been a long day, time for us to unplug. We are dangerous, see we go broke raw. I can't make this up, you wanna come to? I was a nappy head, now I never hash. Now if when I see where this one I'm romantic. How you got me in this pool with a cue stick, opening up waters together like a quilting. Remember they put me last with the club lights. Mommy they feel shame, still I rock right. Roses, red candles, always get the mood right. Chose king size and queens, always on my side.
Coming, but I want her to let me in.
I see you, bro. I see you.
Like to cross the line, now I'll give you something. Fine baby, don't come now. Fine baby, don't come now. How you the mix up? Look to know, say you done so. I tell her coming, but I want her to let me in. Tonight we cross the line, now I'll give you something. Fine baby, don't come now. Fine baby, don't come now. How you the mix up? Look to know, for say you done so.
Hey, mind yourself, love can turn to addiction. Ever since I let her roll when I go shotgun. Taxi, take me to the friction. I want wine this black great daily juice come. Forever shop me, it has nothing to put on. Even after the 100th, what about this one? I'm giving you my undivided, do the math, man. Red carpet starting looking all custom. Uncle said, where he begin, I like she wins. I said, but he said, she don't like something. Would you argue she was cocoa butter best skin? I shook my head like I was in between the
I
beds.
tell her coming, but I want her to let me in. Tonight we cross the line, now I'll give you something. Fine baby, don't come now. Fine baby, don't come now. How you the mix up? Not to know, say you done so. I tell her coming, but I want her to let me in. Tonight we cross the line, now I'll give you something. Fine baby, don't come now. Fine baby, don't come now.
just like that. They bring the great Alim Kamara. Alim Kamara.
I'm here, my bro.
What's up, boss? How you feeling?
I'm good. Yourself?
Can't complain, bro. We can't see you though, man. We can't see you, man. What's going on?
I don't know.
Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out real quick. Here we
Alright,
go. Here we
we
go.
good. We live, we
Live
live,
and
we
direct,
live.
man. You already
My
know.
bro,
People
we
know.
made it happen.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here, man. You know what I mean? For any and everybody we don't know the man where they before you right now where they see. So if you don't know, now like I said, a Sierra Leonean base, now UK, they go by the name Alim Kamara. You know what I mean? So what's up, brother? Welcome, man. Talk to us, man. What's good?
Thank you, bro. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the platform, man. You know what I
You
mean?
already know,
Big
man.
up to Shadow for putting you
No
on.
doubt.
You know what I mean?
No
For
doubt.
connecting. I think that's the beautiful thing with Shadow. Do you know what I mean? As
Yeah.
high up as he is, he's
Right.
always like supporting others in the craft. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%. He did hit me up, man. He be like, yo, you don't, what? I say, yo, check him out. I'm like, no doubt. And you know, one shadow says something, I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to check it.
Yeah. No,
And
straight, straight.
yes, I'm glad he did that because, no regrets over here at all, man. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
that.
So, hey, man, now I usually do my interviews in Creole just for the layman all the way back there because I mean my platform I'm catering more for my Sierra Leone people for the most part.
Okay.
You dig what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I mean you can bounce, in between or whatever it is, but yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, man, let us know, man. How did you get into the game and all that? Let's go through. First of all, you're a storyteller, correct?
I am.
Okay, and
Yeah,
the platform is called Explain Yourself. So we
right.
want we need details explanation. Like it's not just a Q and A. What's your name? I
Okay.
didn't come out. What's not this, not that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
need
yeah, yeah,
detail
yeah.
in our explanation. So please walk us through how did you get into the game? What influenced you to get into the music game and all that, man? Walk us through that journey, please.
So if while I go forward, so I go back, and we're taking
Please.
it to the village. We're taking it to the village. We say the original rappers and they when I been the Jelly, like sitting around campfires, listening to stories, and
Mm,
then finally like traveling to back to London, and it's like, where the storytellers there? And then all of a sudden you're watching MTV
right.
and you're seeing like these cats like Tupac, KRS-One, and they're just like venting their creativity, their frustration. They were like, I call them like street journalists,
Okay.
and we
Right.
they admire them. You know what I mean? It started off with like I'm in the mirror with my hairbrush,
Right.
like learning lyrics, and then
Right.
I'm picturing myself like being these guys in front of a big crowd. And then
Right.
it gets to a point where like you're sitting down one day and you're with your pen. And I
Mm,
used to have this thing about not being able to express myself there and then. Like when
okay.
my mama don't vex by you.
Right.
It's like, why you do this? Then you begin stomach now. You never pull the words them out.
Okay. Okay.
And then I was like, I wonder if like if I pick up the pen and put it to paper, if
Mm,
I could get out what it is that's inside, what's bottled in,
right.
what I'm feeling. And so I just like started jotting down my own because I'm like, I've gone from listening and miming others to
Mm,
now, I wonder if I could do this.
right.
So I remember just like sitting there and just like trying, teaching myself, writing
Mm,
down how I was feeling.
right.
And then I remember one time I was there rapping, while my cousin come, but I didn't hear. So he came to the door and heard me, and he came in and he's like, "Yo, man, you dope." And I'm like, "Huh?"
Mm.
He's like, "Yeah, like I know some guys that rap. I'm
Mm,
gonna take you to them." And so he introduced me to some like other rappers and stuff like that. And then from there, when you're meeting fellow individuals who are doing the same thing as you start connecting
mm,
and building from there.
right.
So that's like my foundation. It came from a place of like, I think it came from a place of pain,
Mm,
and,
okay.
and, and wanting to vent, wanting to express myself.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think we all can somewhat, relate to that, especially coming from Africa and all that. We all get some type of pain them in between, but maybe
Right.
due to them pain the way we get, now they make where some of we will probably want for escape, we don't want for face the reality. So we just rather
Right.
listen to songs that they make we dance as opposed to listen to, you know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah.
you be like, you know what? Nah, I'm a face it. This is what we really go through, and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
and it makes sense now because you say listening to Tupac and stuff like that. And yes, Pac is like one of them dudes when I be like you said, a street journalist. Whatever you see
Yeah.
now, he can't talk. If you see
Yeah.
woman, they can shake your waist and he can't talk about time. You
Right.
say a
Right. Right.
nigga
Right.
get
Right.
stabbed, he can't talk about. So you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. Yeah. So Alim Kamara, short for what?
It's Alim Kamara, but my grandfather was Almami. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the original name is Almami Kamara.
I was about to say that, but I'm
And
worrying
then
you
and
for
then
me.
yeah, 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 yeah. And then my grandpa now he pulled me one day, me and my
Mm,
cousin, because we all two been get the same name.
okay.
Now he say, well, you na Alim, you na Almami. And from that, I'm like, cool, say no more. If like
Right.
that's what granddad is chosen for me,
Uh-huh.
that's it. That's all I need, you know?
Right. And that's what's up. And you still stick with time as you artist name because we all get we own names and we then give it back. But of course, all they do with different thing, then we pick different names. Why you choose for stick to your government and just be like fuck it, this is what I'm gonna
Nah,
be.
nah, nah, bro. I had other names. I
Okay.
had like I remember I went through like Much Obliged. At one point I was Echo Hectic. Then I was like Soul Sincere. Then I was Seeking Scholar because my name Ali means scholar. I
Right.
went through names. And
Okay.
then but as I was maturing, I was like, I don't know, none of these seem to capture me. And I was like, but your name, like Alim Kamara, like
Mm.
why not? And so I was
Right.
like, let me rock with mine because one, I'm representing who I am, and two, I'm representing my people. So when people then go see and go say, sure say this guy West Africa, Santana Saloman. You know what I mean? I wanted that connection there as well.
Okay. So it
You
makes
know?
sense. I get it.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
cool, cool, cool. So when you actually begin for do music and Udana be Alim Kamara before, the music side of it. Like
Whoo. Bro, I've been doing I think Alim Kamara before was the one in the living room where we did dance to Michael Jackson. That's who Alim Kamara was. Alim Kamara was. Remember when I said to you like he came from a place of pain? So I remember when I was young, right?
mm,
And it took me longer
right,
to do my homework, to learn things, to memorize things. So my
okay,
uncle be they make class sit down na pala la
mm,
memorize me times table and all that kind of thing and they la study. But
right,
I remember hearing people outside, like
okay,
everybody's playing and I'm studying.
mm,
So again, when I came back to the UK,
right,
I had mastered, I would say mastered, like from a young age, I could memorize things quickly.
right,
So then I would get like the parts in plays in school, um, to be able to act and things like that. So like it was a thing of like initially it was an acting path and career that I was going down.
right.
But then we come to college and university now you're afraid, say, this acting are not a real career. If you go take this now, they go laugh at you.
Facts.
But I think that's where the music and the storyteller was born. But I guess we'll go into the
We'll
storyteller
get into
side.
that.
But you know,
Most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right. Anyway, we all know, of course, again, you're a storyteller, and we definitely get more into that.
yeah.
But what's in a one story where, like from Sierra Leone, we still live with your spirits, man? Where you go say this is something that I can hold on to forever or for the
You mean
longest.
like you mean like that story that will be the Yeri?
Yeah, any
Or
story where it kind of impact your life in a different way, like we just be like,
like me
yo,
personally?
personally, yes.
Personally, I think it was like sitting down at nighttime and really and
Mm.
truly, like I said before, like listening because it was the one time I could keep still for a long period of time. Me, I've been getting
Okay.
bets.
Okay.
I couldn't keep still. You know
Right.
what I mean? I couldn't keep still in in when I was younger. But for some reason, storytelling, music, movies, they
Mm,
always were able to capture me and excite my imagination,
mm,
and keep me seated in one place.
right. Okay. All right.
Hmm.
I mean, again, we will get to the storytelling more. Let we know about tonight on side of Ghana, because, like I said, I'm very much excited for do this interview today because now the very first time, like I tell you, now the phone, while the interview
Yeah.
somebody from the UK side, and I'm so blessed enough, I get like big fish now the pond. I able get a big fish from the very first interview. You know what I
Behave
mean?
yourself, bro.
Nah, serious, because I reach out to a couple of guys in there. Anyone put it out, I reach out, be like, oh no, Alim Kamara, he's serious, man. He's very serious.
I
Now the ones
appreciate
that
it. I
are with
appreciate
everybody,
it.
like everybody will reach out to him, like, oh, he's very serious, he's very professional, he carry himself, you know
Mm.
what I mean? I'm like, yo, so I get a big fish for me on very
Right,
first
right, right,
interview.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So I appreciate you. But what's the Sierra Leone music scene like in UK?
What's it like? Ah, bro, it's not too. It's more in the Sierra Leone community.
Okay.
It's not popping the way obviously it is back home. But you know the
Okay.
Sierra Leone community is. If you're talking about artists, there are people here who are doing their thing. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
right.
Um, I'm definitely like I just released Mato just released a EP, and I'm featured on one of those tracks. So yeah,
Yeah.
people please go and check out that track, Loyalty. It's a
Right.
dope track.
Right.
But yeah, these there's a lot of work to do. If
Okay.
if if I can, yeah, I mean, if I keep it real with you, there's a lot of work to do in terms of waiting and go say the one within at the diaspora,
Fact,
you
100%.
know.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I feel like even we within the diaspora, we separate also. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
just like why they make it right now, more, my platform more, we just focus on people who are able to reach in America now.
Right, right,
And
right,
then
right,
why this
right, right,
happening,
right.
you understand, right? So in a
Mm,
way, probably even subconsciously, we probably know they plan them, but subconsciously we just we based on we territory, they know we keep them like that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
So right. You feel as if though una they get enough credits on the salon community inside Sierra Leone, like the UK based artists them.
Heck no,
Okay, so
heck no.
give me
I
a
think
reason why you
like
feel that is.
what you have to do is, and what I try to do is create my own lane
Okay,
in terms of what I do. It's like how do I create music that caters to me being a British Sierra Leonean or Sierra Leonean British, whichever way you want to put it, because of
right,
the work that I do. I go
right,
into schools, I do workshops, I do work for corporate organizations. So I know that later on these people are going to come and follow my channel.
right.
So I try to be as diverse with my music and spread it out as far as I
Mm,
can while still holding on to my culture, while
right.
still holding on to being a Sierra Leonean. So I
Mm,
think for for me, the Sierra Leone community is included as well as everybody else
right,
because I am the Sierra Leonean, if that makes sense.
right.
So and this is just my personal take. I think you have to, as an artist, you have to create for the world. You can't
Okay,
just create for just your people, your country, and that's it. And
right.
so, yeah, that's what I try to do, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely it makes sense. And yes, we always dey look at like even we holding at the United States, not all the time. Salon people and they embrace we. And you did say a lot where really makes sense. Where as an artist, not just focus on I they make song for meeting the people and why they make song for me and the people and it's like you making song, just make the song and put them
Yeah.
out there. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right.
So right. So your main focus go be like you talk about la blow up and then Salon go follow me later or I mean like walk me through your
Well,
strategy. Your strategy.
how much are you trying to dig? Because, hey,
Nah, bro. The
I,
program,
I
like I
tell
said, called explain yourself, man. Dig in,
okay,
bro. Talk to us.
all right. I tell you what it is, right? Because what it is there are people who are coming after me.
Okay.
And what I tend to find was like when I was starting out,
Mm,
if you're starting out, sometimes you don't necessarily get the respect that you believe you deserve. Because as artists, you have to believe in yourself, right?
Right.
But like, I tell this story of going to an event eager as a young artist,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking to myself, man, I get to the place, and the people who I'm arriving with those who are setting up with the equipment. So that's how early I've been at the event, and I'm just like waiting, and I'm like, I'm just eager.
Right.
Then it comes to a point where you're like, okay, cool, I want to do sound check. But
Mm-hmm.
then the big artists back then have arrived. So when
Okay.
the big artists have arrived, they've come late, so therefore they have to get on, and you then push UBN. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this now for the ones coming up.
Right.
This may happen, and hopefully it doesn't happen.
Right.
So then you don't get a sound check, right? This is a particular event I'm talking about. I'm just giving an example.
Right.
But this is a Sierra Leonean event that I'm at. So
Mm-hmm.
man, every 10 minutes, half an hour, I dey go to the guy, man, when the show start, when am I going on? Yeah, soon. After the man, yeah, after this, bro, by the end of the night, I didn't get on the stage.
And these are African events or just in
It's
general?
not salon event, I've been Nipa.
Hello events. Okay.
Bro, that
Mm.
kind of thing breaks your heart.
Yes.
Because you
100%.
know, like the eagerness that you don't rehearse, you don't practice.
Right.
That kind of thing makes you say, hey, go work on yourself.
Mm.
Go build you to the point where this will never happen again to you.
Right.
Go build your platform, go build your crafts, go work on you, sort yourself out, and raise up your level of professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get to that you go now, you say, well, okay, well, since sometimes there was a lack of respect or appreciation,
Right.
let me go. So then I went off, now I go.
Right.
Now I go do the, you know what I mean? So who you're speaking to now is Alim Kamara, who has now founded his own company, works for himself, who now
Mm-hmm.
gets to travel the world as a rapper and a storyteller. But but so I'm glad that situation happened because
Right.
it humble you. They put you in a place where you're like,
Mm-hmm.
what the heck? You know what I mean? How could that happen? I remember like, but I don't even remember. Man, I want cry. Like I'm young and hungry,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Right.
And then I remember doing another event,
Mm.
similar kind of situation, which close proximity,
Right.
where by the time they put me on, the lights in the venue came on and
Mm.
everybody's leaving.
Wow.
Bro, bro, hey, like those kind of things there, I'm like, now I'm like thankful that they happened.
Right.
Because if you can make it past those moments,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you become unstoppable.
That means you
Nothing
built
not
for
to
it.
face you
You really
again.
want it. Yeah, you built for them. You want
You
them.
understand? Like
Right.
you've gone through that and you
Yeah.
still want to get on stage?
Right.
Ah, you must love the game.
Fact.
So you get to a point where you appreciate yourself for even getting back up there
Right.
and continue. And I remember being on, and it would have been so easy for me to walk off the stage as
Right.
people are leaving because they
Mm.
put the lights on. I said, finish the performance.
Right.
Now, one person, two people, except nobody, they tin up, they watch you finish the
Mm.
performance.
Right.
I don't go like the hearts
Of course.
to finish that performance was hard,
Right. Right.
but those are the things now I look at that I'm grateful that they happened. And
Mm.
so for those coming up, I'm like, it's the brace yourself
Right.
for people who may not be aware of your greatness
True. True.
as somebody who doesn't have fame, as somebody who doesn't have the high numbers, as somebody who doesn't have experience,
Right.
you may not gain the respect you think you deserve, but
100%.
you have to keep on going. It's
Right.
what comes with it. And then hopefully one day
Right.
they will look back and be like, ah, I remember this person. And even if they don't remember you,
Right.
you just keep going.
That's what it is, man. Perseverance, bro. And I mean, one thing we may hopefully we not go learn from this story what we brother just tell in. And I mean, you dream now, you dream, right? And you being
Yeah.
great. Nobody no go actually know because anybody where they do program, even DJ they
Mm,
you know what I mean they hesitate. You just want to play songs and them away feel to they find the one for listen to. So they hesitate for say make I start something. Not all man get mind for try say, oh make I just try this new talent. Because I don't
yeah.
know if then they bam or then they bam or whatever the situation might be. So
Mm,
sometimes it's not a personal issue to you directly. It's just the person how it's set up or whatever the situation might be. Now, if you really believe in yourself, you get to always look for wisdom, for create wisdom, for prove it
yeah,
out there. Like
yeah.
yo, this what I got. You know what I mean? So
Mm,
for we where it gets platforms and all that. That's why I try for make sure so like every last Friday of the month, I bring a no name like anybody like people like kids them when they hit me up or guys them when they hit me up like yo please man like get time now you platform like
mm,
get this. I try to bring them up,
mm.
come out and say what you gotta say. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Because you
lush.
never know. I know I forget a
Yeah.
story like Alim Kamara, like where was it? Man, you remember 10 years ago I've been asking for color the platform. He said, look, I don't want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, shout
no,
out to Lady Mato. Lady Mato has just tapped in. Please, people,
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure you go and
I
check
just
out
think the
the
love
latest
shout out.
EP, Rise Up, Lady
No
Mato. I'm
doubt.
on there as well, featuring on loyalty. So yeah, go on, brother.
Well, she based in the UK too, correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's in the UK. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I go bring up on the platform and
Mato, you next. Mato, you next. You coming next?
you already know. But anyway, so let me know, man. Is this a career like just another like a career lane for you, or I mean, not like a passion, like a calling? You feel as if I have to do this. I mean, what is it for you?
I do the hip hop and the storytelling full time. It's my full time
Okay,
career. You know what I mean?
okay,
So I guess that's why sometimes when why they expose the community today. I guess that's why sometimes when you get contacted and people are
right.
like, ah, me man, just can't no more. They get
Mhm.
exposure. I'm like, bruh, yeah, I've had many years of exposure to be able to do this, but I chose to make a career out of it.
Right.
You know, for me, it was a conscious decision to say, you know what, I want to make a career out of this, and currently right now I'm even working on a book of poetry, you know, for
Okay.
children.
Okay.
Also last year I released my first illustrated children's book.
Okay.
It's okay to be scared. That's a motivation book for children. So I said to
Right.
myself, if you're going to do this, do it, you know. And bro, it's been challenging.
Of course.
And even when I started the work that I do,
Right.
it was a case where I would follow people who are more established into
Mhm.
schools, and they would maybe say, give me like a 5 minute slot at the end of their talk. So
Okay.
then go don't do then talk then do and then say again one guy in here, you know,
Mhm.
where I go give you let give you 5 minutes, let you rap, let tell you a story.
Right.
And then from there it expanded to, hey, oh man, I can't get to this session next week. Can you cover me? I'm like, eh?
Extended. Right.
So next thing you know, there were those who have provided a platform for me
Right.
to open. Do you know what I mean? And then I started doing that. And then it
Mhm.
was a case of like, well, if they've done it,
Right.
can you also do it? Can you also set up your own and build it? And I remember getting invited because I used to call myself this is moving from the music a little bit,
Mhm.
but it will all tie back.
Right.
I used to call myself a motivational speaker
Okay.
because I thought to myself, would I go book storyteller? What's in the book storyteller for?
Mhm.
But then I got invited to Argentina, right? I did Argentina, Peru as a tour as a storyteller. think we did like about 17 schools, about over 50 workshops within
Right.
the space of like 6 to 8 weeks. It was like
Okay.
back to back, back to back, back to back.
Mm.
It was so tedious, right? Me man, I got dehydrated.
Mm.
Like literally, I was sick. Like I'd never been pushed so hard in terms of my art and my craft.
Right.
Back to back to back. And doing that again and again and again, I'm like, this has all been storytelling.
Yeah.
This has all been me fusing in acapellas of my raps at the end of my performances. And I'm watching these young people go crazy, like, yo, man, brother, you dope, man. And I'm like,
That's
"Tell
crazy.
why they pump and that, then they can't show me love." And I'm like, nah. Back then,
Mm.
my company was called I'm sorry, it was called ATG, which
Okay.
is like anything goes, accelerate to greatness. Right? That was the company.
Okay.
Whilst I'm in Argentina, I changed my company name to Story. So I took it back to the roots. Now my
Mm.
story is not spelled Story. It's spelled
Okay.
Storie.
Right. Right.
Storie. Why? Because mina Saloma, we know they say story, they say story.
Story. Okay.
You
I get.
understand? So I
It makes sense.
spelt it how we say it.
Right.
So anywhere I go, I'm carrying West Africa, I'm carrying Sierra Leone with me. So I tell the people and say, when I say story, you say story.
Mm.
And these people say story. Bro, I'm back in the village.
That's crazy.
So it's like a full free 360 where it's like you started with the storytelling, then you found hip hop, and then I remember it was in my last year at university. I was
Mhm.
studying creative and media writing.
Okay.
And my lecturer said to me, why don't you do a storytelling module? When I chose the storytelling module, the lady that was teaching me is like this big legendary storyteller in the UK. I didn't know it at the time.
Right.
She asked us to choose a story from our cultural background.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me choose Brass Spider. You understand? Or the Ghanaians and they call her Anansi.
Okay.
Nobody in the class had ever heard of Brass Spider.
Right.
Nobody in the class had heard of Anansi. And I was like, what? Hold on a second. What do you, it was like, then you realize like, oh, our stories are dying. Our
Mm.
stories are being pushed to the
Right.
background.
Right.
So then I remember for our final performance, I performed and I was the only student she gave her card to.
Right.
And she said to me, keep going, you've got something. This was
Mm.
back in 2007, bro.
Okay.
3 years ago, I
Mm.
performed on the same stage as that lecturer at a festival. You understand? So that trip for me, then I had these two stories. I had two stories that I would tell everywhere.
Right.
And then I just started getting booked as a storyteller.
Mm.
Me man, I vex because I'm like, no, I'm a rapper. So I wanted to stop the storytelling
Mm.
because it was overtaking the
Right.
music,
The right part. Right.
right? So
Mm.
then I was like, well, now you've got the storytelling.
Right.
It's what's helping to pay the bills. It's what's bringing you work, but you still get to go out there and storytell, and then you can slip the music or the acapella in there to let people know that you rap. So
Mm.
sometimes the way you they get to you goal or your destination, not how you feel say you they get reach there.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So some people can come for the stories and they're like, oh, he spits too. He
Right.
raps as well. You know what I
Right.
mean? But
Mm.
I didn't want it to be that way.
Right.
I wanted it to be a thing where it was like it was the music that did it, not the storytelling.
Mm.
And then I remember I've sat down with a couple of people and they're like, why are you fighting it?
Exactly. It don't make
You know what I
sense.
mean? They were like, what you're doing is ancestral. What you're doing is from your lineage. What you're doing is historical. What you're doing is transformational. Why are you fighting it? But it took a long time, bro. It's a battle of the ego. And I don't know if you know, but ego is ego, which is edging God out.
Okay.
Right? So I'm battling with the ego because I'm like, nah, it should be like this, it should be like this.
Mm,
And then it just got to a point where I just said, embrace it.
mm,
You are the rapper, you are the storyteller, you are
right,
history, you are present,
right,
you are educational, you are revolutionary.
right,
Bring it. You are
right,
creative.
right, right.
Now, the thing is, when you look at the jellies, you look at the jelly bars, you look at the griots, right?
Mm,
They were poets, they were singers, they were musicians, they were historians. Where you see them, they can't tin up.
mm,
Then they're able to tell you the history of which they go on.
right,
Then they're able to play instruments back.
mm,
Then if person they get function, now then they can't talk for give advice. So
right,
I'm like, bro, you a modern day jelly. You a modern day griot.
mm,
But it's scary when you don't see anybody else doing what you're doing the way
right,
you're doing it.
right.
So then, but then what's happened is, and this is like a slap on the wrist, it also, um, and Mr. Fala can testify to this, who's currently on. Um,
Yeah.
it also meant I haven't released as much music as I should have.
Okay.
So now I've been kicked up the ass by my people, and they're like, bro, you got the
Where the
music. Like the
music?
music is sitting in the drive.
Right.
We got songs coming out, but
Okay.
but for some reason, whether it was excuses, whether it was procrastination, whether it was distraction, or whether it was the work, I know I haven't released maybe to the rapid rate that I could have.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I'm at right now, where I'm like, ah, cool. Well, you're here now. Give the
Right.
people the music. You
You
know what I
already
mean?
know. Mr.
So
Fala,
yeah.
shout out to you. And Mr. Fala said with the cap, yes, sir, with the cap, no doubt. I salute you. You know, what I mean? Hey, so just for sidestep real quick, based on your story way to tell,
Yeah.
and then maybe me back will give you a little story real quick. But Mecca ask you, do you believe in reincarnation? Or what do you believe in reincarnation?
I've seen stuff. It's not some. I don't know. I've seen documentaries where people have come back and claim to have history of a past life, etc. So I guess yeah.
Right. So based on what you did talk, you did mention some of the ancestral stories them and all that, and how everything they do it tie back. You could
Right.
be maybe somebody spiritual come back in. Now I say that for say
Maybe.
this right. I always
Uh-huh.
say me now me grandpa is spiritual come back so right, and it's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
I not ever meet me grandpa, and I mean this like me daddy go
Right.
testify to this right. I not meet me
Right.
grandpa. Me grandpa don't die before I born, but I'm not the first
Hmm.
one who then get a name. You know what I mean? Like a name. I'm
Wow.
the first one who get a name
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for some reason, as a kid, I always they feel like I'm him, even though I don't ever meet this
Woo.
man. Real talk.
Woo.
Even though I don't ever meet him, but I feel like I'm him. You know what I mean? I
Wow.
don't ever see a picture because this old picture, this is way back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
looked
Yeah.
like. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I just feel on that. So that kind of make I'm like, yo, maybe God actually probably we don't know. Maybe they recycle the souls them. Who knows? We don't know.
Well,
But
it's it's
you
it's
know,
it's interesting because the ancestors are in our DNA.
mhm.
So you go see some man and go say, ah, this is the worker just like in Papa. Ah,
Right.
this time Papa habit he gets, and I saw his grandpa been there. You
Facts.
know what I mean? So I think that there is definitely parts and traces that are passed down.
Right, no doubt.
Yeah.
On that note, man, you did say this was 2007 or whatnot, where you feel so the water down. So, make I ask you now, we are 2026. Do you think African storytelling is dying or is evolving?
Hey, bro, I'm alive.
Okay,
So
I like that. I like that
you know what I
answer.
mean? So it's not possible. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why, as long as there are, and interestingly enough, when you get into the world of storytelling, you begin to meet other storytellers.
Right.
And so because you begin to meet other storytellers, you realize like, we we attract what we are.
Mm.
We gravitate to who we are and what we do. And
Right.
it's like you will get people hanging around. Rappers tend to hang around with other rappers, singers, etc., creatives. So with the
Mm.
storytelling, I found that all of a sudden I started discovering other storytellers locally and globally.
Okay.
So yeah, the art is alive, bro.
Okay.
So no,
You,
no, no, you don't ever ask that question if wants me there. Anybody can't tell you, say, Sabi Alim Kamara. I go say that question there. You know what I
no,
mean?
the crazy thing is, I just wish artists them inside Sierra Leone artists them they forgive them chance or then say for begin to project that a lot. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, different genre of music or whatnot. You know what I mean? And the you based on the story you're able to explain, you know what I mean, with you ego tripping and all that. I feel as if though everything what you mentioned kind of literally tied with each I mean with the whole thing. You know what I mean, motivational speaker. When you listen to Tupac, they get a motivational speaker for me in songs them, right? You know what I mean? Storytelling, it tied to the same thing. You know what I mean, right? Because where they give motivational speeches and stuff like that, you can able for quote in on something, make them just for inspired. You know what I mean? So
Right,
it tied in a way. You know what I mean? And then rapping, I feel as if the way you do rap as an individual, every verse supposed to tell some type of story or whatever it is where they keep up on. So I think everything in a way tied with, you know what I mean, the whole thing. So you pretty much be the conquer all chapters and boy be the fair time in whatever ways. But we glad
yeah,
you're able
yeah.
to get everything, you know what I mean, in one.
Mm.
So what's in the difference between somebody where like I'm just talking, I'm just rapping, as opposed to somebody where truly now storyteller? What's the difference? Because you get some of we probably making this and feel like we storytellers, but in the end we really not, and you not actual storyteller. So I don't know if you understand.
No, I hear you. I think when our parents, I remember when my mama be there hearing me music. No, one of my aunties came to a concert
Right.
and she could see everybody enjoying the music, right? And
Mm.
she leaned over to my mom and she went,
Mm.
me, I know they understand anything within the talk. I just hearing man. Yo, I was laughing.
Right.
So I to answer your question,
Mm.
back in the day, I would have probably been like, that's just mumble rap. It's not music. But then you realize that actually with creativity, it changes, it alters.
Mm. Right.
And just because we don't understand it or we don't get it, we deem it as not good enough.
Right.
And so I had to be like, well, hold on a second. Who am I to say this is not music, this is not good enough? And so
Mm.
for me, I think it's just different forms of expression, especially as somebody who goes from hip hop to oral storytelling. So
Right.
I think that there probably needs to be that definition for people listening as well, where it's like my hip hop is my hip hop and my music. My oral storytelling is like where man they tell story na around campfire, wearing
Mm.
African attire, and it's
Mm.
just it's it's done with a beginning, middle, and end, if that makes sense. It's delivered with once upon a time,
Mm.
da 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 da. Then the story ends. Okay, story. When I receive the story, okay, ill out. So
Right.
because I do different formats,
Mm.
I see other people as they do their own format of creativity. I
True.
don't have to agree with it. I don't have to like it. I don't have to think it's dope. I don't have to listen to it. But that's how I look at it.
Right. Okay. I respect
Yeah.
that. And you mentioned, you know, what I mean, your anti reaction from your performance. So make I
Yeah.
just, you know, what I mean, from that, I go say, you know, what's not the most powerful reaction where you don't ever get after a performance?
Really, mommy, they
Well,
cry. 'Cause
probably he was taking you up to date.
I have a track called Mama,
Okay.
and I think it's like the amount of times I see my mom cry after I performed that track, and then like I gave her the song, she took it back home. Her and my aunties listened to it, and I did the whole backseat on and cry. So
Mhm.
that for me is probably the most touching for me to know that I created something where I could salute to my mom for 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 what she has done for me, and to see that reaction, I think, or to see those reactions, it's just, yeah, it's a it's a testament to say you did something, you did something great, you know what I mean? But also it's like with the work that I've done, I've gone into schools where somebody's come up to me and said, "Yo, thank you for your story. I was thinking of committing suicide, but after
Mm.
listening to your story, I'm gonna keep on going." So, bro, it's so crazy. Like it becomes when you hear things like that, you realize like this is bigger than you. And so, and even just in terms of going through doing your own thing, and in the beginning,
Mm.
you will get family members questioning, what they do? They pan this story business. The
Right.
next thing you know, you're traveling around. I think it was like 2 years ago. I got to
Mm.
perform with Queen Camilla at a school. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Where like there's like big security around, and I get a call and before this, and they're like, "We have somebody important coming. We need you to involve that person in the story, but we can't tell you who it is for security reasons." But I knew who it was. And yeah, but I had to get, although she just did a small movement, but I had
Mm.
to get Queen Camilla involved in my storytelling.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's like that moments like that, you're like, yeah, brother, Salomo boy. You know what I mean? I tell you, will call him, I mean, guess what I just do? You know what I mean? So yeah, those are
That's
powerful
major.
moments.
That's
Yeah.
major. Talking about Salum Bobo doing great things. Look, this not we sidestep from the interview a little bit just because you
Yeah.
mentioned the Salum Bobo, especially inside UK, doing big things inside UK. I think I go say shout out to Idris Alba for just get Sir Idris Alba now, right?
Sir Idris Elba. Let's get it
There you
right.
go.
Sir Idris
Right.
Elba. Yeah.
Sorry, Idris
Yeah.
Alba for sure. Shout out to him,
Mm.
man. You know what I mean? What you think? What you think about that, man? For as far as inspiration to young generations who are leaders and when they come up, you know what I mean, saying these kind of things or whatever.
Well, I think the brother's been putting in his work, man. The brother's been putting in his work for a long time,
Sure.
so it's great to see him get recognition for that. You have people who have mixed feelings about
Mm,
it, in regards to taking things from the things like that from the royal family, but it's like it's recognition for some people get bonuses at work, some people
mm,
get certificates. This
right,
brother got the title of sir. You know what I
right,
mean? So
right,
you have to salute and respect it,
right.
because nobody can turn around and say he hasn't put in the work. He's put
No,
in the work, and
not at
he's
all.
still putting in the work.
Right. So
Yeah.
for we don't know how important again we can't jump back to your interview. I just sidestep a little bit, but for we don't know this sad thing. How important is that for get anointed? Is it an anointment or whatever it is? I don't know, man. I'm sorry, bro. My
Bro,
apology. I don't know.
bro, your money goes up.
My apologies, man. I don't know.
You're in a, like, no, like the money go, like you're in a different league. When they call you sir, if
Right.
they're booking you, it's
Uh,
like, yo, you at that, you stepped up on the ladder
no doubt.
of British recognition. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
so
So it's
you
like
you
literally,
like
it's like,
you in now. Like once that happen, that means you in. Like you in.
but when they introduce you, they have to put the sir in the beginning.
Damn.
They have to put,
Congratulations, my
ladies
brother.
and gentlemen, Sir Idris Elba.
Albert.
Yeah, Sam. You
No
know what I
doubt,
mean?
man. Hey
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
we
yeah.
pray someday, you know what I mean, you back go get that, you know what I mean, that double, you know what I mean, so it become, you know what I mean, Sir Alim Kamara, and it's gonna happen. Now me first call you that, so just know it's gonna happen, alright?
Cool, cool. Say no more. Say no more, bro.
Oh, damn man. All right, cool man. Let's damn it. Let me get a little bit onto this social media right now. Where they going, man? You know what I mean, with AI and all these things or whatever, man. You really feel as if though it help with the creativity or it make people and be lazy with the creativity, and you feel as if they take away from una way actually they put in the work, like, you know what I mean, use talent, the calling, as opposed to somebody who just go take an AI version, like copy and paste and all that. Like, what do you think? You think it's helping or not? Break it down for me. And
This is I think it's an obvious one in the sense of there are people who are going to utilize AI to to an advantage that gets them to where they want to be. There are people who are going to know how to use it to succeed. I think interestingly enough, it's like some artists, for example, have struggled for a long time.
right.
They weren't able to compete with the industry per se. AI has allowed the average artist to be able to say, do other things aside from this. If we put the music side apart, aside for a moment,
Mhm.
if you wanted to build a bio, for example, and your English is not great,
Right.
you can go into AI and help it to create
100%.
something.
Right.
If you are lost in the order of which to do things, you can use AI in order to help you to organize yourself. Um, and so I think that there is a point where you can use it to advance yourself in certain areas. When
Right.
it comes to the creativity, that is between you and you, God. I think like say for example, there's an artist. I'm trying to remember his name. His name's just gone from my head.
Mhm.
Um, so a girl created a song.
Okay.
This song sounded like the artist and was blowing up on TikTok, right? So
Okay.
that dude, everybody thought it was him, and they knew it was AI, but they were like, "Oh, it sounds like him."
Okay.
He then went to the girl and either made a deal or bought the song,
Mm.
then re-recorded the song,
Right.
which had been created as AI, for himself. And of course, he got mixed feelings because it was like, what do we do here? Because it's not really your song,
Mhm.
but you've made it yours.
Right.
So now I'll throw the question back where you will have artists that are the biggest artists that we follow.
Mhm.
They have 10 writers in the room.
True.
And so because they have those 10 writers, they're able to put something together
It's classic.
that allows us to be able to receive it as their creativity. Where it's like,
Okay.
but they had writers galore in
Right.
the room.
Mhm.
So it's not something which I would delve into for my music.
Okay.
Um, there have been people who have said to me it's what they're going to do. But for me, I'm like, ooh, do I want to go there? Because my
Right.
fear is that I become lazy.
Fact.
Because if I can get AI to do the stuff,
Right.
bro, I've watched somebody
Mm.
just sing into a phone.
Right.
3 minutes later, he chooses reggae, hip hop version, and this thing just within a few seconds.
Boom. Right. Right.
So it, I think it's not going anywhere. Now,
True.
if somebody said to you, well, what you will I do? La use AI, make something I go succeed or I go sell drugs.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So people are looking for like that quick fix when it comes to creativity. They're
Right.
looking for that quick fix when it comes to making money.
Mm.
Like I said, it's between you and your God, it's between you and your creativity. At the end of the
Right.
day, you sleep at night. If you're okay with it,
Mm.
hey, thumbs up to you.
Right.
But if it irks you and you feel like you cheated a little bit,
Like
or
not you, exactly. You know what I
right,
mean? Yeah.
then that's for you to review. But I don't
Right.
want to put anybody down because I think that there are people who may be lacking certain areas
Right.
that AI has been able to assist them with.
100%.
You know what I
100%.
mean? And the future now is going to go, well, what about the videographer who uses AI and he
Mm.
didn't have to spend hours editing? Is
Absolutely.
he
Fact.
wrong for, do you know what I mean?
Right.
Then deciding to use AI to chop up his stuff.
Mhm.
So to an extent, we're
Right.
all using AI,
Right. In a
you
way,
know?
yes, we are. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like you said, man, it depends on how, you know what I mean, you decide for use AI. I also they feel, you know what I mean, for like people where actually they spend their own time like really for pour in their creativity and they get this guy will just take 1 minute, give instruction to AI and then AI boom, it don't give you that. And then I influence it them get
Yeah,
for compare una all too. Like, oh man, Alim
yeah,
Kamara here and two then they rap the same. Or then you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
like an insult to creativity itself. You know what I mean? And
Bro,
I
there's
get that
there's
part.
there's
Right,
an AI artist, a lady
right.
who I don't know if she feels she doesn't look the part, but she's created,
Mm,
and this AI this character, I'm about to say person, is charting and making. I think the AI artist is even signed.
That's crazy.
Bro, people are creating
Right.
AI influencers
Mm,
and getting brand deals.
that shit crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, man. And it's scary, bro. It's very much scary,
Yeah,
man. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
about take away any and everything where we they do where you know what I mean it's a human interaction. Like it's good, but to get to you on you know what I mean.
Right, right, right.
Anyway, we'll go then also if we sort of talk about AI all day long, man.
Yeah, no, for
But
real.
so let's do this, man. When it's all said and done, how do you want Alim Kamara to be remembered? And also, this is not two-part question. Like, first of all, like what's in I mean the influence your writing skills, like your music and stuff like that. And how do you define your music? You know, what I mean, and so it's like almost a three-part question I asked because I need an explanation. So go ahead and explain yourself, boss. Talk to me.
So go with the first question again.
Okay. See, now musicians don't
You
make
said you
me.
said don't box up.
Yeah.
So in regards to what influences my music,
Music, right.
um, life, as
Hmm.
you heard from like Better Place, you were playing Better Place in the beginning,
Right.
and I remember just like hearing stories about like Fatmata Kamara, um, Sina Bangura,
Hmm.
and these horrific situations that was happening to our sisters back home in Sierra Leone.
Right.
And you're like, hold on, how has it come to this point? Because I don't know this side of Sierra Leone. And there was a period where it seemed like within the space of a few years, you were
Hmm.
hearing about children being abused and women being abused. And you're like, since when did we get to this place of this being okay? But not
Hmm.
only that, it's the I remember when being young, if somebody thief, the punishment for that person there, it dey
Hmm.
make clear anybody we want thief, it afraid.
As it take, right.
So you understand? So with Better Place, it was like you are socially responsible to tell the story of what's happening in your community, of what's happening in your society. That's what I grew up on. Like
Right.
the street journalism in the sense of like, bro, how do you see this happening
Hmm.
and you don't say anything?
Nothing about it, right.
How are we? That's why it's like, um, and if you know politician, it's just Amos you get. then they'll send him to a village till we all forget.
Right.
Like it's exactly what happens.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? These stories come up of these people who have lost their lives,
Right.
and then next thing you know, it's like it's gone, it's lost, it's missing in the wind. And you're like,
Yeah.
what? You go back and you're like, what happened? And it's like the story speaks of what happened,
Mm.
but doesn't tell of what happened to the person afterwards.
After.
And so
Right. Mm.
and I remember hearing like a story and then it being like Danny then go don't send him let keep a low profile.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so those are the things where it was like, and then the situation with my cousin being like I'm on the phone to and I'm like, where you going? It's like I don't hear you say and get job now so and so, but I can't go. I'm like, where's your passport? I don't get passport. They say they don't need passport. I'm like, what? You're about to leave Sierra Leone with your ID card, go to
Right.
another country and
Mm.
think you're gonna get in okay.
Right.
Like that's not how it works.
Mm.
And the person who told you you
Right.
don't need ID, that's already a problem. So again, these are real life stories that I'm like, nah, this needs to be spoken on so that people who are in desperate situations
Mm.
don't make silly decisions that could cost them their lives.
Right.
And for those of us who are witnessing injustice back home, it's like, yo, like, come on. We, we know what's happening and we're tired of it. We're tired of our women being beaten down. We're
Right.
tired of women being abused and men not being held accountable
Right.
to attr- uh, these horrific acts. And so when you're asking about how my music is influenced, there's
Mm.
a part that's like influenced by society.
Right.
There's a part that's influenced by my books, reading,
Mm.
I delve into poetry and listening to other artists, man. I listen to to other rappers.
Right.
Um, and yeah, I catch waves of things that happen around me. Like as you
Mm.
hear with like and then even when it comes to like love songs, I tend to sometimes I take snippets of here and there.
Mm.
So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I think there was one part that I missed out.
Right. When it's all said and done, what's in you want for, I mean, like,
What I'd want to be
music, what do you want them
remembered
to remember about? Yeah.
that I told stories.
You tell stories?
Yeah, that I
Okay.
told stories. And the stories were like italics say no more somebody don't cook the food, they bring and put on a table.
Mm.
Me neighbor force you for eat, but I don't give you. I don't
Right.
cook. So that's what did Alim Kamara do? He told stories through hip hop, through the oral tradition. That's what he did. But aside from that, bro, his life not pass what they pass.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So I think it would want it. It would want it. I pray that it's that I'm remembered for servitude. But even if I'm not remembered, so be it.
Nah, I think your legacy way they building, I don't know. I don't think it go easily be forgotten. You know what I mean? I don't think
Well,
so. You know.
well, I think sometimes the idea of doing things to be remembered
Mm.
can can it can force you into a place of like I was saying before of ego.
Right.
So it's like just do your best. Let me learn to just do
Mm.
my best whilst I'm here.
100%.
Whatever
Yeah.
happens with it, you know what I mean? Whatever happens with it after that,
Mm.
Alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that I got to actually walk this earth, that
Mm.
I got to be here is probably like the greatest thing.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
shout out to somebody named Hafsa Kamara. I don't know if I say the name right. And say now your biggest fan, Mia. So you
Yeah.
need to give a shout out to you. Right. So shout out to you.
Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Mia.
You already know, man, no doubt. Hey, man, but you did touch on something, right? Like we talk about like the stories, then they come, and then when they didn't know what's to happen, boom, they may come in. That's one reason why me. First of all, I need to watch news like that because I feel as if then they program we by then thing and they right. You know what I mean? Like then they tell me what you need for focus on for the day, what you need for focus on for the week, what you need for focus on for the month, based on you know
Right,
what I mean. Just like what you say, one story they start today. Oh, they just say please speaking. This I go. They follow that story there, and then right
yeah,
before you know, boom, they don't give back another story. One guy just don't stop in causing and now you forget about that. What happened
right,
now down the end, I know end, we not get no clue. Now we never focus on this one and just stab. They will
yeah,
never down
yeah,
there before you know they say, this and that, and just kitchen and they put about to say they're not supposed to bat. Now you don't forget
right.
about the stabbing, you focus on that. So I feel as though
Mm.
they're programming us in a way. That's why I be like, yeah, man, I don't, I try for like stay away from some of them, making it. But anyway, man, tell we about, I mean, story. That's a company, not the company name, right? Not the
That's the
company name.
company name. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
company
So
name.
tell me about story. What is the company they about, and walk me through some of the things and way, I mean, the great things and way don't they do around the world, man. Where somebody like me, so where they really, really try for know more about you. And mind you, like I said, them questions I want to ask. It's not even just questions to put out there like maybe I don't know already. I just ask me they don't know. Me myself not fan, and I want for know more. So please walk me through.
Okay.
Right.
So there's a lady by the name of Mahalia Jackson,
Mm,
and she used to open up for Dr. Martin Luther King before he would do his speeches, right?
right.
So one day, Dr. Martin Luther King is like set to deliver this talk in front of 250,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mahalia Jackson was in the room when he was practicing that speech.
Right.
He said, and then he mentioned about her dream, and she was excited about that part about the dream. But
Mm-hmm.
then Mahalia Jackson had to leave. When she left, the people in the room decided to take the part about the dream out. They were like, me man, people that want to know about how would they, you know what I mean, would they get freedom and want to know like how do we march, how do we, you know what I mean, get justice for black people. We know I know about that dream part.
Mm-hmm.
But on the day Dr. Martin Luther King is Jr. is delivering his speech,
Mm-hmm.
because Mahalia Jackson has been around Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for so long, she
Right.
can tell when he's beginning to wrap up his speech.
Okay.
And in her head, she's like, you haven't said anything
About a dream.
about the dream.
Right.
And she's thinking, well, you better say something. When she realizes he's not going to say anything, the story goes that, remember, there's 250,000 people. She stands up
Mm-hmm.
and she shouts at Dr. Martin Luther King. And she says, tell them about the dream, Martin. Tell them about the dream.
Mm.
And the story goes that he pushed aside, like he looked at her, right? And he could see he wasn't getting away from it.
Right.
And then the story goes that he pushed aside the speech that he'd been reading, and his chest, like he's went up, his shoulders went up.
Right. Right.
And what was born? The I Have a Dream speech.
Mm.
Now there's a whole speech before that part,
Right.
but because of Mahalia Jackson,
Mm.
that part is what we now remember. That we now remember because she pushed him. Now watch this. This is the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He still needed somebody to say, bro, be yourself.
100%.
Bro, where's the church boy? Where's the preacher? We bring him out. And
Right.
that's the part we remember. I
Mm.
say that to say this, with storytelling,
Right.
it is our job to fill in the gap,
Okay.
to deliver the message to the people that they may not have realized that they needed.
Mm.
That story that I just told you now, anytime you hear Dr.
Right.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s name, you're going to remember Mahalia Jackson.
Yes. 100%.
You
100%.
understand? So
Right.
I started realizing that, oh, people with special needs, people with neurodivergence, when I'm going into schools and I'm delivering a story, there was a part of their brain that's captured, and teachers come to me and they're like, this child doesn't sit no longer than 5, 10 minutes. They sat down for a whole 30, 40 minutes through you telling your stories and doing what you do.
That's great.
So the idea for me is like, how do I spark imagination whilst preserving tradition? Say that again. How do I spark imagination so people can get to a point where it's like you're allowed to create, you're allowed to be yourself, but then also saying, hey, this art, this medicine I will get, this bitter medicine, this is the original motivational tool and medicine that keeps us, or that kept us engaged and informed. And so when I would go to, say, for example, the masjid, where the best preachers there, now whether at the church or at the mosque, the best one and the one where they tell story.
Right.
The one where they say, I be the waka down the road, and they want man, but all of a sudden they've got you.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
I could, for example, tell something that would take me an hour to deliver in a speech, I can do in 5 minutes with a story. I can do in 2 minutes with a story. And so the moment I realized that, I said, yo, this is like diamonds that nobody's noticing. This is yo, how's nobody picking this up?
Right.
And so remember I said to you earlier, I spoke about Brass Spider, right? So when it comes to Brass Spider, when I realized that nobody had heard of Brass Spider, I saw a problem. I saw an issue. And it bothered me. Now, my man, they say, if you think about something, it bother you, whether around the world, whether near you or whatever, the reason why it bothers you is because you are part of the solution. That's why it bothers you. There's something about your soul that feels uneasy about the situation. It means you are part of the solution. So I started to ask myself, whether they can keep the story they are alive, whether they ever keep this tradition of storytelling alive.
Right.
When you're standing in the mirror, bro, who's answering that question? It's your reflection. It's you.
True.
Then I went through a stage, bro. There was one time I remember when I remember performing, like out in Ghanaian man and can wrap pieces around their body and whatnot. It comes over the shoulder. There was one time where I went to go and do a show, but this is my early days of storytelling.
Right.
Then I old stick. You see my logo? You see where's my logo? You see my logo there?
Okay.
Like this is like the storyteller with the A. So I was like holding now broomstick. Now I've been careful before I let them make me staff. Now broomstick I be the whole.
What?
So it's like, so when back in the day, when the storytellers would travel, they would have the stick as a way of supporting them, as a way of defending themselves. So it was used for multiple things, whether it's like trying to get fruits down, whether it's fighting animals or whatever. So I wanted that image of the storyteller. Bro, when the comedian says it bombed, it no go well, it no go fine.
Right.
Bro, I'm halfway through the story and I'm like, I get for finish this story here. Man, they pan sweat. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now, being in a position where I travel the world and I have 200 children in front of me for an hour plus, and I'm like, I've got the PowerPoint behind me and I'm storytelling.
Right.
So and I think the reason why I kind of go back is so for anybody who's coming after, anybody who's coming behind wants to do what I'm doing, it's like practice, train, but also know that the only way to do it is if you get on stage.
Right.
And your early days may be a little bit challenging because you're finding yourself and you're finding your rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to keep on telling.
Keeping on, right.
And there is something about I don't know whether it's like a spirit on energy that
Mm-hmm.
you bring to the stage of a confidence that you almost like earn. You see, like when you're playing computer games and you
Right.
collect them coin there. I don't know if you be play Sonic back in the day. You dey
Mm-hmm.
connect the coin them and then coin them there as you dey collect now so you dey do well.
Okay, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? With what we're doing
Mm-hmm.
as a storyteller, it was like having to go through that, and I'm like, nobody's teaching me this. I'm having to find this out myself. So now, when it comes to other performers, I'm like, brother, you have to go through the bushes. You have to go through the jungle. Bring you
Right.
cutlasso,
Mm-hmm.
because you're gonna have to chop some shrubs of doubt. You're gonna have to chop some shrubs of defeat. You're gonna have to chop shrubs of like questioning and wondering, is this good enough? But that's all part of the process.
Right. Right.
That's all. And the more you go through it, the more confident you become. And so my thing is now it's like, ooh, if I've gone through this and I can take this story and give it to somebody else,
Right.
going into schools and saying, I never knew my father. Going to schools and saying, man, I used to carry this heavy weight in my heart,
Right.
and it was hard for me to be able to. And then there are 5 other children who are going through that or who have been through that, and they go, thank you.
Right.
Thank you for telling your story because this happened to me.
Right.
Bro, I've performed, mama, people have walked out crying, students.
Mm. Great impact.
So, yeah, initially, it's almost like Italic said, the storytelling can't fend me,
Right.
and was like, this is your work, go. Go no more now.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So the idea being able to then create my own
Right.
and now go and say, hey, you can do it too. And I need more people here. We need more storytellers.
Right.
And because it hasn't been passed down,
Mm.
we have to go and seek it and find it.
Sure. Okay. All right. First of all, this not something we not ever do. We I dey do me live them. But we do get a song go premiere now so today. So I want to take time off, make I just play them real quick, and then we jump back in to the interview if that's okay. And please, one of the audience that they making, like I said, this gonna be the very first time why they do that. So while I play the song, I hope when I able to get some clearly. Please, when I just give me thumbs up or when I give me reactions if when I able to get some clear because I want to do justice to the song. I know I make when I hear them crappy way and not gonna be justice to them. So please, when I give me reaction as soon as I begin to play them, okay? So Mr. Alim, I hope you get small time. We can wrap up
Yeah,
soon,
bro.
but let me just go ahead and play this
I'm
song
good,
because
man.
I'm
I'm good,
busy.
bro.
All right, no doubt. Here we go. This na better place by Alim Kamara. Let's go.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send them to a village till we all forget. Did you read About these programs overseas, my cousin called. She's about to leave. Hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. Don't get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, don't take your paper and toss it. Make you slave to rape when there's no law. All you have to play are memories of shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay. That I'm in a better place. A better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay. That I'm in a better place. A better place. Young lady travel to do body. They found out she told nobody. It took her organs, left her empty. It took her all. See how the enemy value we, we don't value we sell. My sister, your blood center, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve. How we love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I can tell them I'm okay. That I'm in a better place. A better place.
Yes, sir. For the person who asked was not the title, it called Better Place by Alim Kamara. Of course, I'm gonna let you know how I go able to get them. This not even, I feel blessed first of all for play them now so exclusively. Thank you very much, brother. The song is very, very, very dope, and I think it's needed right now with the type of whatever it is what we got going on. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. You want to go ahead and let this person who asked how they were able to get this song, let them know how they were able to get them.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it on Audio Mac this weekend, bro. But I just wanted to give you the exclusive.
I
You know what I mean?
appreciate
But we're
that.
gonna
I
drop down the
appreciate that.
weekend on the Audio Mac, definitely. So yeah,
Very
please
good.
follow me at Alim Kamara. And then you'll see when I post it up and let people know when it's out, bro.
There you go. You know what I mean? Check it out, man. So, what does being African mean to you outside of the clothes and the accent? What does being African mean to you?
Jollof rice.
Oh, by the way,
Um,
we don't read that about to lay thanks to Akon. It also says that we get the best jollof rice. So, boom, there we go. All right,
being Africa is origins.
right,
Being African is creativity.
right.
Being African is the founders of of everything that exists in terms of this dunya. For me,
100%.
I think that there's so much that has been being African is being in a place of starting to wake up.
Okay.
I don't think it's we're waking up. I feel that's what's happening now. That's what being African means. Waking up to our true self.
All right. So I'm coming back to the social media part of it. Do you think social media is helping African culture or watering it down?
You're gonna. Do you know what it is? It's interesting. Like I don't know if you noticed that in superhero movies, they say when a superhero comes, there has to
Right.
be a villain.
True.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's how you use it.
Mm.
There are some things that if you notice. interestingly enough, the algorithms of social media is like your mentality.
Okay.
Which you they mainly watch, now they pop up.
Right.
Which you they mainly think,
Mm-hmm.
now they either help you or they monitor you.
Okay.
So you have to decide how you use social media,
Okay.
I think. You know, so yeah, you have to be wise and be careful with it.
Okay. And from your own perspective, why you feel as if the Africans, and I mean, sometimes celebrate foreign culture more than our culture. The one the way they do. I'm sure, obviously, I know you don't, but you know what I mean. From your view, why you feel that is?
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery because it's what we've been trained to do.
Okay.
It's
Right.
like whatever like as somebody who goes into schools teaching history,
Right.
bro, when you go into schools and you ask young people which country has the most pyramids,
Mm-hmm.
everybody shouts out Egypt,
Egypt. Right.
and it's not, it's Sudan.
Mm-hmm.
When you ask people how many countries are on the continent of Africa, and
Right.
you hear people say two, and it's like it's 54.
Mm-hmm.
When you ask people how many people are on the continent of Africa, it's like 1.3, 1.4 billion people.
Right.
When you ask people how many languages do we speak as Africans,
Right.
Google will tell you it's about 1,500 to
Mm-hmm.
2,000 languages
Right.
in 54 countries.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that the level of creativity that it takes, Sierra Leone, I think we have about 13.
Just yeah.
And some people
Just
can then and they, you know, some people can say it's languages, some people can say it's
and
dialects,
yeah. Right.
you know, but the idea of being able to be that creative,
Mm,
that's special, man.
right.
You
Okay.
know? So yeah.
Appreciate that. All right. Again, from your perspective, what's not one thing where Sierra Leoneans they need for protect before it disappear? Sierra Leoneans.
I don't know if we can protect it.
But what is it, if there is any?
Our minerals.
Mm. So you feel as if
Like,
if we don't protect it enough, we get to disappear to the point where I don't know if we get minerals again for
bro, like, have you seen the train? Have you seen the
what?
train? Where the train they go? Where did the cargo with mineral then? I saw
Yes,
you
yes, we
pack,
get the whole train tracks.
right?
Yes, yes.
So like you're sitting there
Mm.
and this train is just going.
Right.
And you're essentially what we don't realize is that train is taking our culture. That train is taking our people. That
Mm.
train is taking our ideas. That train is taking our wealth. That train is taking our source. And the crazy part, where you dey go dig, you pull the stone, right?
Mm.
They're taking land, dirt, stone, hills, like they're carrying that to their place. So it's also what it represents, not just in terms of land, but what it
Mm.
represents as a metaphor. What did I say? If you pull the carpets under somebody, so if your land is being taken away
Right.
slowly but surely, what are you
Right.
gonna have left tomorrow?
True. True.
It will call you know what I'm saying? So I think that for me is I point to that because of the suffering that has resulted as a result of us not having ownership
Right.
of what is rightfully ours and
Right.
has been sold by no we left that blank, sold by we left am blank.
That fun so right.
You know what I mean?
Man, it's sad like when you talking. I make I say this interview. It's not even an interview. I can well, it feel like it, but you know what I mean. It's more like a vibe with me. And I say that I say
Mm.
this gift will be different because as you they talk, you know what I mean. It's a different part of me where they listen. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the two more people are used to, not to the two more that they see like right
Okay,
now
okay,
because I'm
okay.
more, you know what I mean, right? Like they
Hmm.
really, you know, like the discussion they take me in a whole different way. It's like way they listen to
Right,
gangster song that are supposed to listen to, and I mean like revolutionary song, you get different
right, right,
reactions.
right,
So
right,
I
right.
mean, I they react a little different right now with it. You know what I mean? And now one part of the thing on the way kind of motivate me when me go to salon 2016 where I go out
Mm.
they see Chinese people and they give small loans them here and there. I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. I want me to do I did to names them, you know what I mean? But like, you know, like and they give, you know, like small, they call it micro loans and stuff like that, and people then go left their land paper them as making as collateral, and then once you're not able to pay, they take your land away. And I see them all over the place. I'm like, yo, you know what? La hurry up and tighten up my belt. La buy at least 1, 2, 3 land somewhere before I can end up for be a foreigner in my own country. Because sooner or later, then people are going to get at least 50 to 51% of their land and then boom, we don't become foreigner in our own country. So I don't know, be owned by foreigners in a way. I don't know the laws them wouldn't set up for, you know, I mean, foreigners owning lands and stuff like that, but just for buttress on what you they say with them taking our wealth, taking any and everything, man. It's crazy, but it's happening. And
Mm.
we pray we get more people and we, you know, what I mean, they think more wisely and begin to, you know, what I mean, make the facts. We not say, well, mean facts, we not mean get physical, but use your brain or whatever and try for, you know, exactly, and try for do something, you know, what I mean, real good, man. So anyway, let's get back to music, man. You know, what's in some of the Sierra Leone artists and where you go probably be like, yo, man, where you they listen to? Matter of fact, last time from me under what salon artists and where you they listen to, where you feel as if though the you know what I mean the lyrical game is up there.
Well, for me, it's probably Shadow,
Okay.
um, Exubi.
All right.
Um, those are the two for me, bro. There's a guy called King Chief.
Okay.
Um, I miss Chicago, man.
Oh
I
man,
don't
that's
know.
killing.
I
No
don't know
doubt.
where. I don't know. Somebody needs to go and pull that brother out of the rock and pull him back in, bro.
Well, send a
Um,
message directly to SK right now and I'll make sure he gets it, bro.
alright, cool. Say no more, bro. Say no
Right.
more. I'll do that because it's needed. You know what I mean? If you notice that in America, for example, like all the dudes who we used to listen to are coming back and
Right.
they're just as hard. They're
Right.
just as hard like
Right.
when we used to listen to them back in the day. Like they've still got it.
Right.
So yeah, I would say those are the guys that I'm an old school cat, bro. That's you know what I mean? Those are the guys that I listen to.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
You ever
And
do
that
features with any of these people?
yeah, like I've worked with Shadow,
Hmm.
as you know, just worked with Mato.
Okay.
Um, I got a joint that I just did with my bro Slim G. You know
Oh,
Slim G?
yeah. Hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Like Slim G is just he's just too cold, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I
he's
agree.
just he's ridiculous, ridiculous talent,
I gotta listen to
ridiculous
that.
talent.
I did try for imagine like what type of vibe it will be because I know Slim Jim is style, and then you know I
Bro,
can't wait to hear that.
bro, bro.
I can't wait.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Lala sets me more. Let's focus on
Okay.
me. Let me, I'm
No
like,
doubt.
yeah. So, yeah, those would be the guys that, yeah, like I said, Lady Mato as well. Um, who else is yeah, those are my peeps.
Okay.
Those are the peeps, man.
All right. So when would they expect the EP? 'Cause you said you're working on the EP, correct?
I don't have a date as yet.
Okay.
But I think what I'm gonna do for a minute is just start like dropping regular projects. Like I said to you, I've been keeping things in the chamber. So I just think I'm beginning fire. You know what I mean? Like for
AK-47,
a what?
rapid fire.
Yeah, man. No, me like AK-16. See,
Oh,
but
okay. All right. AK-16. I
you know what I
got
mean?
it now, man.
It goes with the initials. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
No doubt. No
So
doubt.
yeah, so we're gonna be dropping them 16s, bro. We're gonna be dropping them 16s. So look out for singles more than anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
We can't
right.
wait. We can't wait for get most of their 16s and they man. Hey man, I don't know if you really they pay more attention on like the salon industry itself. If you they do what's not some of the things and what you feel is serious because all the time we know the problem them what's wrong with the industry why do you know they make this but you know I mean on the solution side of things what you feel so we need for do if we try for penetrate international market like whose advice we would give the industry. Let's just put it that way.
I think it
I
might
like
be a
that, man.
sound.
I like what
I
you
think
ask
it,
questions and where somebody they think. That means,
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. I think for me, one of the things would be a sound.
Okay.
When it comes to sound and production,
Mhm.
we make dope songs, right?
Okay. Right.
But sometimes the songs are dope enough to be local. Um, and then it doesn't take away from the fire of the song,
Right.
but then you realize like sometimes it's just if the kick was stronger, or if the snare was a bit thicker,
Mhm.
then it would shift things. Also, we need a Don Jazzy.
Mm.
Do
Okay.
you know what I mean? We
Please
we, we need
elaborate a little bit.
well
I
we
mean,
we
I'm sure
need
we got an understanding, but you know, yeah.
we need people who are ready to take, say, up to 5 artists
Mhm.
and take them to the world. So they need
Okay.
to be invested in. Bro, our artists, the Ben Teno, these guys are cold. Like these young cats are hungry. I'm seeing Bernard, like these guys, the hunger and the talent that they have,
Right.
fire.
Sure.
Bro, it's fire.
Right.
Imagine if these guys had backing, bro.
Mm.
There's nobody back in the industry at the moment of
Right.
of the up on of the next generation that's coming up. So I
Right.
think if the next generation had backing, like what Nigeria did, these guys
Mhm.
came together, and there's a whole documentary of them saying they set this up to
Mhm.
say, hey, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come together on some Avengers tip, and we're gonna push. So when you see the certain record labels, like the one, for example, like who are these guys? Ladipo's part of them, like Chocolate City, and is it Chocolate City, the
Okay.
Nigerian. Can
Right.
you imagine what that round table is like with these artists sitting there? All
Mhm.
right, you're going next. You this. It's strategic.
Right.
So again, I'm gonna throw something in there.
Mhm.
Right. So there was once a time, yeah,
Right.
one lady promotes one of me tracks them. Is sharing
Mhm.
her in social media. Bro, another Sierra Leonean artist contacted her and said, why you dey promote Alim Kamara in music?
No. Really?
I'm not, I'm being serious. So certain times the part also comes from us. So again, it starts from us,
Right.
and from us now is where we open up that level of kindness and support for the ones who are coming up.
Mhm.
And if that investment, because I believe there was a point where it looked like it was happening.
Right.
Man, you wait till it begin happen. man then begin beef themselves.
Right. Yeah.
Like we would rather fight each other,
Right.
and we want to know. Do you know? All right. Do you know how many people have said to me, Alim, why you not go beef this artist?
I'm sure. Of course.
You understand? Like people have said to me, go and beef this
Right.
artist, and I'm like, bro,
Right.
it's not my style.
Right.
If you come for me, then it's hip hop, it's rap. We do our thing.
Right.
But for me, just to go and jump on and beef somebody is not. So you see that happens in terms of the industry. And so whilst you're busy fighting each other,
Mhm.
how are you climbing up and rising for us to tackle the industry and go global?
True.
But the talent is ridiculous in Sierra Leone.
I believe.
There's small but they all.
Mhm.
The word in the rap, the word in the display. So we've got talent. Talent is there,
Right.
but we don't have an industry. Like there's no laws.
True.
There aren't any investors
Big facts.
who would be prepared to invest in some artists to say, hey, because if they were there, that person could probably then contact Idris.
Mhm.
Idris could, do you know, or I say Idris because he's the most famous,
Right.
but
Right.
there are people who could be contacted to say,
Mhm.
hey, if we brought these guys together to push Sierra Leone music,
Right.
it'd be crazy.
I think
So,
Kabaka tried a little bit with the KME movement. I don't know if you follow that.
yes, that's what I was saying. Yes,
Yeah, I don't know
right,
what's happened. Maybe not getting support, and of course we all know Salon right now, man. You they pour more than you they make. You're spending way more than you're making, and as a businessman, at some point you're gonna be like, hey, man, it's not making
right,
sense for me
right,
financially.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So I
Yeah.
think that's what it is. And you mentioned people in the same for make you beef this beef that. So we get for come to that later, but make her exist. You know what I mean?
Ah, don't involve me, bro. I'm
We
not
gonna get to
involved.
that.
I'm not involved.
Hey man, we gonna get on that, man. That'll be the next. But make I just ask this real quick because now something I can get why they bring some of the veteran artists them now, so they talk say, oh, that young one there, so then they expect sweet, they're not gonna make this, and then you got some of the young ones that be like, man, fuck these old heads, man, they're hating on us, they this, they that, you know what I mean? So with that being said, man, you feel say this generation still respect, and this not general now, not even on the not the industry no more. Like I mean, generally, you feel to the generation respect elders' wisdom nowadays, or they just build different and they just do their thing.
I don't know. I think it's a bit of both. I think I to get a bit personal.
Right.
There's a cousin of mine. We really talk to him. My mom they tell and say they give me bad talk.
Mm-hmm.
But I just said to her, no, you've raised a sharp daughter.
Right.
And I'm like, she's you in a younger form.
2.0.
So, right. So I said to her, I said, what it is that she's smart and she's so smart. It's like she feels like she's too smart for you. So she would
Right.
ask certain questions where you're stumbled, and the only way for you to deal with it is to like lash out at her. But I'm like,
Right.
the generation coming up, they know more. They've been
Okay.
exposed to more.
Right.
And so I do feel that there are times where it's just like, look, to show respect for you to your elders
Mm-hmm.
is a beautiful thing because it speaks about character.
Right.
But let's us the elders also do better
Okay.
because they're watching us
Right.
and they're questioning, well, what is there to respect?
Mm-hmm.
We see how you guys go at each other.
Right.
We see when they cost on ourselves, we see when they fet on ourselves, but then you
Right.
turn around and say, we should respect you. We are a result of you. We are a reflection of you. So I think that there is a point where it's like, is the next generation coming up more spoiled? You're damn right.
Right.
You're damn right there, bro. You have
Right.
these children who are what age and they have iPhone 25?
Mhm,
It's like,
exactly.
you know what I mean? And
Right.
you got fresh trainers on you, and it's like you've had it easy.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it's again, the times are moving with the social media and everything is happening. So it's a bit of a harder question to answer
Right.
because, as you see, I've given two sides where I'm like, yes, as adults, we hold a responsibility, but yes, as the young ones, for some reason, they are also being taught
Right.
in institutions
Right.
that says that they don't really have to respect.
Mhm.
Because if then tell you say if you beat your pikin, we dey arrest you.
Right.
Then your pikin begin put in chair say knock me no. And they make
Yeah.
the car arrest you, carry you go to jail.
100%.
Ah,
Yeah.
bro,
100%.
bro, you're supposed to tell like just shut up, man.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
so like again, I think I've given mixed answers in the sense of like you there is a
It's two
part
sides.
where
Right.
yeah, there's a part where we as adults
Mhm.
need to do better.
Right.
And then there's a part where I say to the young people, it's like when
Mhm.
you squeeze an orange,
Right.
the only thing that comes out of it is
Mhm.
orange. So if you are squeezed,
Right.
if it's foulness that comes out of you,
Mhm.
then that was what was in you.
Right.
So when you're squeezed, waiting they come up at you. If not vexation, if not anger, well, then na you come up from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
100%. All right, bro. So this not the fun part of this interview because we're about to end it up now because we don't, I mean, I usually can left either 45 minutes or an hour, so I'm not gonna do too much. For me on viewers, them all the way within and then village where they use the megabytes, but they still want to keep up. I can try for be considerate, I mean, with that while they do me interviews. But you did mention that people let me say, then they tell you go be for this person, so you go make this, that. First of all, make I ask before I get into them, do you consider yourself like a battle rapper? Or I mean, I don't say not to you lane where you focus on, but do you consider yourself a battle rapper?
I think if you're a rapper, you've trained as a lyrical MC, that should be standard for you.
Okay.
I think
All
that
right.
should be standard, like because you and it's like I can't remember who it was, a basketball player, and
Mm,
they said, are you gonna take it easy on this person because they're younger? It's like, no, once you get on that court, we equal.
right.
Do you know what I mean? So if it's a case where if you're in the rap game,
Mm,
bro, you're in the rap game.
right.
And sometimes the rap game is raw, but I don't go out looking for it.
True.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's like it doesn't reflect who I am.
Right.
But if somebody can knock you in the head, or you can knock you know, then what
Yeah.
you get for do?
That's the point.
You gotta swing the bars. You gotta swing the bars. So
I
yeah.
hear you. I hear you. All right. So this is a fun game where I can play now. So it's like pretty much let's say best of three. We actually start this game while interview Shadow Boxer, by the way. Now actually start this
Oh
game. So
man.
it's only right you now lyrical assassin. So
Ah.
I can throw some names and you tell me if when I go on a battle with you and this individual, if this person
Nah, I
could
don't
take
like
you
this.
out,
I don't like this.
I
This
know
is
you
how you
don't.
start beef. This is how you start. Nah, 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 nah. This is how you start trouble. Like on
Hey
a
man.
level, nah, nah, nah. This is how it starts.
It's too warm, bro. It's too warm, man. I'm just
This
gonna name
is
at least five, no more than 10. Just five, artists, no more than 10. We're gonna do it real quick, okay? So, like I said again, you go let me know if it go be a clean sweep without person, or it go be a tie, or it go be a defeat to you. You know what I
nah, bro.
mean?
I can't. Ah, this is yeah. This feels forbidden for me, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you know. All right. Do you know why I say that? I say that because here's the thing,
Right,
right?
right.
Lyrically,
Uh huh.
Meek Mill is more of a battle rapper
Right.
than Drake.
Yeah.
But the way Drake played the game,
Mm-hmm.
Drake won.
Right.
You understand? But it
Yeah.
was based on how Drake played. It didn't, it no longer became about lyrical, it no longer came about lyrics, it no longer came about bars, but
Right.
Drake was like firing. Bap, 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 bap. So everybody was
Mm.
like, damn, Drake won. And
Yeah.
it was like, but I'm like, no, but Meek comes from battle rap.
And I
He's,
know this personally because I partially grew up in Philadelphia, so I know this.
oh, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah. I know
saying?
that. Yep.
So, so this is why I'm like, with your question,
Mm.
or your questions that you're gonna ask, the reason I'm trying to avoid them is
Right.
because again, it goes down to like, I don't want to throw my ego unless I have to.
Right. Okay. Nah, it's cool, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that part of me,
Right.
you're summoning the beast.
Right. That's,
You know
I
what I'm
mean, that's what I
saying?
was trying to do. That's
Yeah, and
literally
I'm
what I
trying
was
to
trying
be
to
like,
do, man.
nah,
You know?
I've kept my peace, and I'm
Right.
trying to keep it
Right.
until somebody pokes the bear.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you.
Please,
Okay.
I beg,
I mean,
I
you know
beg.
what? I think I'll go able to let that go because we don't spend like an hour and a half or more just talking about positive things. So long no end up with, what I mean, that. I got you, so I'll go part of this. All right.
But one on the same one. But one on the same
It's
one.
not, man. It's come on, let's have it. You see, not to me one, no, not to me one. You know what I mean? We just want to hear it, bro. And it's supposed to be fun, actually, because anybody will come and ask them that question and then, yeah. So, but if
Like
you
I,
want to jump on, I'm gonna say, okay, cool.
yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah, hold off on that one
yeah,
if it's okay with you, please.
it's alright, it's alright, it's cool. But well, no, we be
Much
out. You
love.
man, tell them we jump that, so we'll go jump this one. Love yeah, this one.
I
Love
beg,
yeah.
Mama Sweet. I beg, Mama Sweet, please.
Hey man, so you seminars them, you can do seminars them, correct?
Yeah, so I do seminars in schools. I do seminars for corporate organizations.
Okay.
Last week I was at the University of Hull,
Right.
delivering workshop for teachers and professors,
Okay.
around storytelling. So the talk was titled "Be the Story Worth Telling," where
Mm.
I was encouraging them to use storytelling and proverbs as a teaching tool
Right.
and something in terms of communication. And
Right.
interestingly enough, we got speaking about stories, and then I was also telling them about body language. And a
Right.
lot of people think that and this is where they talk about artists and performances. A lot of
Mm.
people think that when it comes to communication, it's about our words,
Mm.
but actually our body does more communicating than our
Yes,
words
sir.
do.
Yes,
If you're
sir.
talking to somebody and you see them and they're like this, it sends a message. They could be
Yeah.
saying one thing, but it
Like,
sends a
nigga,
message.
shut up already.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
Right.
I was speaking to them
Right.
um about the power of being a story worth telling. And then when
Right.
I go into schools, a lot of schools it's like motivation, using
Mm.
storytelling as a tool to encourage motivation around growth mindset,
Right.
exams,
Right.
positivity, and then also like I teach what I call the three chairs.
Okay.
I don't know if there'll be time for that, but it's basically where you look at like the
Yeah, break it down.
future. Yeah,
Mm.
so it's where you look at the future, the present, and the past.
Okay.
And where we're supposed to be right now is in the present, but we
Okay.
spend most of our time in the past or in the future. So we worry about what's happened and we beat ourselves up about what's happened. And as a result of beating ourselves, we're constantly going to the past. And the more you spend there, that can lead to depression. So that's the past.
Mm-hmm.
Then people look at the future. They're worrying about exams. They're worried about are they good enough? They're worried about are they going to do well tomorrow? That makes you anxious, which can lead to anxiety.
Mm.
So I'm like, we have to get to a point where we learn to bring ourselves to the present moment. And in the present moment is where your power is. But the
Mm.
reason why a lot of times we feel powerless is because we're spending more time over either in the past or trying to be concerned about the future. Whereas if we bring ourselves and we center ourselves, so I get people to do this thing where I ask them three questions. where I ask them, where are you? And they respond, here. I say, what time is it? And they say, now. I say, what are you? And the answer is this moment. So where are you? Here. What time is it? Now. What are you? This moment. And what you do in that moment as well is you feel like you wiggle your feet, for example, it brings you back to the present moment. So you'll notice that a lot of times, like sometimes people can leave their home, get halfway to their destination, or not even remember how they got there. Because we're so distracted and we're taken away from everything. So always doing our utmost to center ourselves. And that's why, for example, I will lose my keys. The reason why I lose my keys is because when I put it down, I was somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, where's my keys? I put my keys. It's like, because at that moment I wasn't present. So, so those are the kind of tools that I use when I'm in schools with young people and with adults. And then I say so I have sorry, if you don't mind me, one I share with young people, especially creative young people. This girl says to me, she wants to be a singer. She said, but my mom wants me to do history. I then said to her, I said, well, what do you want to do? She said, I want to do music. I said, do you record? She said, no. I said, do you put anything out on social media? She said, no. I said, that's the problem. I said, here's what I need you to do. Go home, go and research what it would take for you to qualify as a musician, as a singer, whatever it may be, and go and do a presentation for your mom. I said, as far as your mom is concerned, her job is to protect you. You haven't given her anything to show her that you really believe in this talent. So we can say we want to be a footballer, we can say we want to be a musician, but nothing around you says music. Nothing around you says art. When you had that money, you didn't go and buy a paintbrush, you didn't go buy a pen and pad, you went and bought trainers.
True.
So your parents observe you and they look at, what do you mainly spend your time on? You're telling me verbally, this is what you want to do, but you're showing me
something different.
There's nothing around that says that. Then you hear stories, oh my God, this child always was singing, this child was always wanted to perform. And then you're like, yeah, that person, they wanted to be an artist.
True.
So that your parents will be less likely to say, well, left me with this foolish, what you said. When they see you living it, before anybody has told you that you're qualified, they believe you. And they are more likely to support, because they're like, no matter what you do, this one is still a draw, this one is still a paint, this one is still a mechanic business. And that shows that you are serious about what it is you've said with your words. Because you could say it with your words, but actually, if it's around you, if you're doing it, if you're involved in it, it sends a different message.
100%.
And so what I actually did was I got the girl to sing. She could sing. I called her mother in front of everybody, bro. And I was like, Auntie, your daughter has talent. I've assigned her a task to research. So, and guess what I said? Then when we looked up singing, we discovered you could become a session musician, you could become a backing vocalist, you could become a producer. So there were multiple layers. And then I said, if you wanted to, you could even become a teacher. And if you wanted to, you can even add history. But only if you research it will you find these things out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for those who turn around and go, I want to be a musician, but my mama no wants. Nah, bro.
You feel say that element, that part say it's needed, especially inside Sierra Leone, because this is what it is. I feel as if though me own opinion, I feel like most of the artists when they grow up, they be like, yo, they want to do music, but they don't even understand music. I don't know if you understand what I try to say. Like, you got people that rap, but they don't even understand rap. Again, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying here. You know what I mean? They don't know, like, like everything where, you know what I mean, puts together where they say a rap. Then they rap for you, but some not even know when Amos Baze, they put or whatever the situation is, that the basic. No, seriously. So I can ask producers, and whenever I get producers and I'm like, Amos artists them what you go say, a percentage of the artists them what you go say, what you don't record, where you go tell me now so clearly say they understand music. Not doing music is one thing, but understanding is another thing. Just like when you tell that kid, go do your research. There's so much layers to these things. And I mean, half of these people don't really understand it.
Well, you get forget small sympathy for them because the only thing we they receive as consumers is a finished product.
Okay.
So there is nothing within our education system, our schooling system, or anything around to give those instructions.
Right.
There's a lady by the name of Sona Jobate. Sona Jobate is from the Gambia.
Okay.
But she has a music school, man, in the land Balanji, in the land Jengbe, in the land Kora. Then on top of that, they also get Black History. And she has a school, bro, where they teach this stuff. So where we've got our artists, that's raw talent waiting to be developed.
True.
You know what I mean? So we get forgive a small grace. It's like they're doing the best with what they can with what they know.
Right. I agree.
And you know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's where it's a case of like, where's the school?
Yeah, that they lead me to my next question, which your seminars that man, you don't ever like. Then don't ever, let's say, any salon, don't ever try for contact you for book. You say, can a salon need for make you do seminar? Or your own movement, story. Don't think about hosting a seminar in a salon for sensitize some of the young ones out there?
I haven't done anything. My boy Tony has. You know about Tony has?
I know about him, man. It's somebody I need to get in contact with too. If you can make that happen.
No, definitely. I'll connect you guys. So Tony is someone who does that work. I've done American School. They've invited me to go and deliver a talk, and also we do a project in Binti, which is in the North Province, where my grandfather's from, where we provide like educational material for 600 children. And sometimes, like what I did one time, actually, I did a storytelling competition. The only reason why I haven't done it again is because they did something me get for deliver pan Timini, and I don't understand Timini, like, and I was like, man, this, and some of them tried the Creole, but they were struggling with the Creole, so I was just like, cool, just do your thing. But then they were translating for me and whatnot. So I would definitely love to do more work in Sierra Leone and put on something with a group of artists. That might be a move. That might be a move for me, you, Tony, and some other artists to sit down and we chop bread with some and give them an opportunity to ask us some questions, and then off the back of it, because it's cool when you go and just talk, but off the back of it, if we could like maybe do some recording sessions and get some producers in to work with some people, you never know.
I'm down. Amen.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But bro, man, I know the numbers is still going up, so of course people are enjoying the interview, but like I said again, due to the time, I'm probably gonna have to bring you back on, soon as the EP is ready, so we can talk more on that. But I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too, bro.
It's a blessing, bro, and for sure, man, keep blessing us with the blessing that you have. You know what I mean?
Thank
Like
you. Thank you.
we want the story them. You know what I mean? We want the music. You know what I mean? We need it all. We need the inspirational words them, man. We need them, believe me. Not so all the time no more we want for dance. Sometimes we need for listen to some of their factual, their reality stuff there. So getting them from you, we really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm a true fan of yours, man. So keep doing what you do, bro. It's a
Love my
blessing.
bro.
And thank you
Appreciate you,
for
man.
blessing the platform. Any last words you want to say to the people before we
Yeah,
go?
please, people connect. Alim Kamara, new music, new stories coming. It'll be beautiful if I'm able to share that with you, but it only happens if you connect. So yeah, follow me. Let's get it.
No doubt, brother. Stay
All
blessed,
right.
man.
Love,
All right.
man. Peace, man.
Yes,
Thank you.
man. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. All right, people. I hope you're actually able to enjoy the interview I get. And again, this is not history now. I all don't witness the very first time where I interview a UK based, a Sierra Leonean UK based artist. The very first time. So hopefully this go open the gate for me for make I able for bring more of we brothers and sisters and where they out there where they do great things. As soon as I know too the platform now the all name are 2-1 for Salon. 2-1 for Salon. So know that, you know what I mean? Maybe sometime we'll begin to take 2-1 for Africa or whatever. But for now, we focus on, they say, charity begins at home. So I therefore start at home and make sure, say, and the feds, what we did for feds is, now for love we back able for, you know what I mean, boss out, you know what I mean, not the rest of the world, let people know, hey man, we back with the flag go, hey, we here. So now we on Fed Sunday, what we doing, and now me on small way this way, you know what I mean, I feel as if they play me on part, and I hope when I appreciate that, and I hope when I continue for follow and support. And I mean, I know they can't done right now, that they can play this song 1 or 2 more times. Matter of fact, the whole time we made you man to do the interview, now the song now just didn't made, and this is serious. The song didn't made so much, you know what I mean, and here you go. If you don't listen to it yet, here go Better Place by Alim Kamara. And go release them now and handles them soon. So now for go ahead and follow them. If you need to follow them already, go ahead and follow them and make sure you stay glued to this guy, okay? Here we go.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send him to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave, hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. Don't get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, they'll take your babe and torso, make you slave to rape where there's no Lord. All you have to play are memories of shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Young lady travel to do body, they found out. She told nobody. It took her organs, let her empty. It took her organs. See how the enemy value we don't value we serve. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve, I will love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place.
Man, now let me know what I think about this track, man. I think I get for playing one more time before I cut this live down. But trust me, man, this song is, it gets all the elements, you know what I mean? You go say, you get all different vibes, so you can still get your boogie on, you know what I mean? And then, of course, they tell you the stories, and man, so they actually explain who that the man be, you know what I mean? And so, man, it's a blessing. Trust me, I tell you now, it's a very, like, for make her able for bring them on today, now blessing to the platform itself. And you know what I mean, we get some artists and what we need for protect and we need for support in all type of ways. Long no way to stay past so they don't blow up now the wall, they'll begin to claim hey, now we get out, now we get out. Nah, man, if they are here right now, if they do something what we know for sure, say, able for keep up with any, you know what I mean, other people them out there, we need for able to support them people there, so, man. Now, so right now, we manage to see where Anthony Rudiger, all Salon flag, hey, now we play down there, now we play down there. But maybe where you man be, they start, nobody not be even see himself as a Sierra Leone. Me know what I mean. So please, 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 man. For we all know they out there, that mentality, they for able, like we, you know what I mean, try for change them a little bit and able for support we on them as long as we know, say, then get what it takes. When they talk about any and everybody, I mean, we know we now, we sabi saturate situation, right? We know whatever, but, you know what I mean, where you see that one way really, you know what I mean, be one for protect, one for really do something for, please do that. You know what I mean? When they used to reason also from back then where artists and they say, yo, you know what I mean, me not the OG them, they protect me. You know what I mean? Be like, wow, they're not the hood. Then they sell this and they sell that, but me, they not be the alarm maker sell. And they give me this and say, go ahead, go to the studio. Go ahead, go do this. They protect them because they know they could be something. You know what I mean? Now, all we're saying here is like, you don't protection from, you know what I mean, with them people there. So it's like, you know what I mean, keep sharing their stuff, keep streaming their stuff. Check out if they get a show, a seminar, whatever, however, go out there, keep supporting, keep doing what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean? Play your own small parts the best way possible. That's what I'm doing here too. I try to play my own parts the best way I can. I did learn as I go, you know what I mean? Like just hosting this guy, I don't learn a lot today, you know what I mean, from the discussion what we get. You know what I mean? If you're not to maybe for the 2-1 platform, I probably not go blessing or forget a discussion with somebody as great as, you know what I mean, Alim Kamara. You know what I have to say, right? So, play your parts, man. You never know, say your part where they play, who's I get for take you. You know what I mean? That's another thing too. You know, if I sit on her right now, say make I tell her the story, how I start to you know what I mean? If you don't know, then you go be like, damn, yes, I start to just trying to be like a rebellious young guy in Philadelphia, because most of the guys them way they you know, like how they hang around with American party them and stuff like that, you know, ask you where you're from, Sierra Leone. Where? Sierra Leone. What's that? You know what I mean? You get for really try for breakdown, do all type of explanation. The only way they get close for me to understand. Now where the movie by Leonardo DiCaprio come out, that Blood Diamond, where you say now, oh, you seen Blood Diamond? Yes. Okay, that's where I'm from. And I'm like, oh, yep. You know what I mean? So it becomes something, I'm like, nah, man. So as a young guy, I begin to run away from, you know what I mean, my salon culture again. Man, they will know me in Philly, then go attest to all this what they say, right? I begin to, because I look at them, I don't get nothing for be proud of, you know what I mean, of my country. So now I feel as if I want to be American. I want to be, you know what I mean? So I started hanging with my American friends more. Now that I be hanging with all the time. You know what I mean? I still know to me, salon people, but it's like, and then out there like that. But as I go in, just like where I live in back talk and I say, where something that disturb you, maybe you part of the solution. You know what I mean? So I begin to think, I'm like, yo, what if me go able to play a part for help change that? You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I get all me guys them not feeling we all be the rap, including me. We all be the rap around, do that because we influence into like the battle rap them, you know what I mean? Like the Reed Dollars, the Meek Mills and all that with it, you know what I mean? Like this niggas young, we all grew up in a way. I'll just say that, right? You know what I mean? So I'm like, wait, I get me on Salomon and I wouldn't back the rapping. How about I take the camera, get it, made it rap. So I put me on side by the side and I start filming my guys. So for years, you know I mean, me guys don't want to feel it. They film, they put them out, they film, they put them out. You know I mean, just to make I get a bragging right, once it out to my American people and how they play for that. Listen, that's a Sierra Leonean rapper like that. That's a Sierra Leonean freestyler like that. They be like, oh shit, just to get a little bragging right among me and small circle. But not knowing that little thing what they do, it they pass spread. You know what I mean? So, and like, you know, time fly by, man, they begin to hit me up from Maryland now, New York, this and that. East, I'm not feeling no more. So I go back and do this, so, and then boom, I start taking it. And these are the talk about from then 2010, now the stories are the give so now 2010, 2011, 2012. So yes, for you, we probably feel say 2am just starts now. 2am, yes, we did take a break from 2017, you know, we take a little break or whatever, and then we just decide for comeback. But like I said, man, forgive the little rundown on this. That's how, you know, I try for make I maintain where the thing reach now salon self, I don't even know. I know start to on with a business plan, you know, like how most of them make that so right now when they start and don't structure everything like, yo, this is what we about to do, and we nah man, so I was just like a little rebellious kid with a camera where they try to put things out and get something for brag about, and then they end up for turn to what it is right now. You know what I mean? So play your parts. You don't know that you the influence out there. Support the best way possible. You know what I mean? Because now we all get for play. There we small part that how they play. Go help out from what we're able for sell we country in a positive way, of course. You know what I mean? Now the other side, okay? I hope you're able to pick small sense from the nonsense I just don't kick right now. You know what I mean? I really hope so. Let's get back to Alim, man. You know, yeah, let's get back to Alim. This now. I talk, I'm hold up, make I find the title to this song here, so not to Better Place. I go play Better Place back before I close down, but this next one, why they can't play, make I just get a title and then, you know, I go play them, but I need to make sure I give the title, okay? Give me 1 minute. There we go. They call Kamara. Thank to Mr. Is it Mr. Fala? I don't know if I say I'm right. You stay glued with me all through the interview. I appreciate you, brother. More blessings. You know what I mean? But yes, I agree with Mr. How you call him? Kamara all the time. So here we go, Kamara. Let's go. Alim Kamara. Alright? Now give me 1 minute.
Alim Kamara. We did come. Hey. Two of us should soak in a hot tub. It's been a long day, time for us to unplug. We a dangerous scene, we go broke raw. I can't make this up, you wanna come to? I was a nappy head, damn I never hash. Now if when I see where this one Afro-romantic, how you got me in this pool with a cue stick, opening up waters together like a quilted. Remember they put me last with the club lights. Man be they feel shame, still I rock like roses, red candles, always get the mood right. Chose king size and queens, always on my side. Coming, but I want her to let me in. Tonight we cross the line, now I'll give you something. Fine baby, don't come now. Fine baby, don't come now. How you gonna mix up? You're too much, say you don't show. I thought I'm coming, but I want her to let me in. Tonight we cross the line, now I'll give you something. Fine baby, don't come now. Fine baby, don't come now. How you gonna mix up? You're too much, for say you don't show. Hey, mind yourself, love can turn to addiction. Ever since I let her roll when I go. Taxi, take me to the fiction. I wanna wind this black grape, take the juice. Better shop me, it has nothing to put on. Even after the 100th, what about this one? I'm giving you my undivided with a black man. Red carpet starting looking all custom. Uncle said, where you begin, and now she wins. I said, but he said she don't land something. Would you argue he was cocoa butter biscuit? I shook my head like I was in between the beds. I'm coming, but I want her to let me in. Tonight we cross the line, now I'll give you
know, man. Kamara by Alim Kamara. Go ahead, man. Check him out. Go ahead and follow him. Subscribe on all platforms, man. And I mean, you're not going to regret time, believe me. All right, here we go. This is not exclusive. Now, I'm on the area I'm right now. You know, I mean, till your man actually put them on Audio Mac and all other platforms and for make you get them. But this is going to be, you know, the last time we'll probably go again right now till he put them out there. All right, better place, man. Listen to the story and try to pay attention. All right, if you're able. Here we go. Better place by Alim Kamara.
I just heard that a man beat his woman to death, broke her rib, stole her happiness. And if he knows politician is just how much you get, then they'll send him to a village till we all forget. Did you read about these programs overseas? My cousin called. She's about to leave, hit the road with one shot to feed her family. What she didn't know, I broke down like this. Don't get your own to confirm that it's legit. As you land, they'll take your paper and torso, make you slave to rape where there's no law. All you have to play are memories from shadow. Home doesn't seem so far away. Lie and tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place. I'm ready. Travel to do body. They found out. She told nobody. They took her organs, left her empty. They took her organs. See how the enemy value we, we don't value we say. My sister, your placenta, value interest. Don't believe, look it up. Why they hate us? Now I serve. How we love us. I've been hiding from myself. Take me places where I can help. Some didn't know they were living in hell. Now they're haunting me to break the spell. Home doesn't seem so far away. I tell them I'm okay, that I'm in a better place, a better place.
Like that, man, the program comes to an end. We appreciate any and everybody who take their time out for joining we. I hope when I able to get a good time. I hope when I able to get good information, and I hope somebody get inspired from most of the stories and what we brought tell we now also. And if you miss the interview, of course, at some point I go upload them on the YouTube, so make sure you you subscribe now the 2-1 YouTube channel. Stay glued now so and follow me. So I use all 3D platforms, and this I used all 3D platforms, right? Now yeah, I can do me live them on TikTok. Now they do them, so if you're able to keep up with the live, you can watch the whole thing now. And if you miss some, you go able to see clips them, like highlights them, what they put on Facebook. And I mean, just after this I will get for download this because when I cut this off now, you know, we will see. I mean, you know how TikTok the whole. So me they download them, then I cut some of the highlights them, and I mean begin to post them up at me on time how I want to post them up now Facebook. You know what I mean? And then after a certain time, you know what I mean, I go upload the whole episode now YouTube, so you can go ahead now and go watch them back from scratch if you want to. Okay, but until then, man, I just want to say I appreciate any and everybody who join with us. So probably we will come back tomorrow with Alim melody, but I don't know all the way confirmed yet. But if you do confirm, when I go see we back. If not, we there so not too stay locked. We always try for come in, and when they come empty-handed all the time, when they come out, we try for make sure we bring a guest we can help we for vibe. At the 2 side. You dig? Stay blessed, man. Keep doing you. All love. 2